Alrighty then.
All right.
Yeah, did Zapata take the bottle or?
No, he left the bottle, but he was slamming out of the bottle all night. His bottle sucking it.
Why the fuck do you have a black eye?
Oh, I didn't tell you that?
No, I just
I'll tell you
noticed.
after a Jack. Yeah, I got a big time black eye.
After Jack?
No, I'll tell you after a Jack story.
Oh, after the Jack story. Okay.
Yeah,
Go
so
for
he
it.
was sucking the bottle down, and he was throwing up all night. So Kristen's like, oh, look, there's still some of his Jack. Should we keep it? And I took it and just dumped it down the drain. I'm like, I want Zapata to throw up spit all over my fucking Jack Daniels.
Yeah, I never thought about
and
that.
I fucking hate Jack Daniels.
Yeah, I don't like Jack Daniels at all. That's like the only thing we've ever agreed on in our entire lives, I think.
Yeah, not a fan. I'll drink it.
Same, but I don't want to spend money on it, you know?
No, I would never spend money on it. Unless I was like, this is a Jack Daniels only store. Jack. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I spent money on Jack.
For somebody else?
No, the first time I went to Kaz's Corner, I was like,
Kaz's Corner.
yeah, it was real
Fine
shitty dive bar in
establishment
Franklin.
Franklin, New Jersey.
I was, I walk in and I was like, cheers, 21. And the guy's like, what can I get you? I'm like, oh, I'll take a Guinness and like a green tea shot or one of those like fucking 21 year.
Lame
Yeah,
shots,
like,
yeah.
he's like, I got Bud and Jack. I was like, I'll take a Bud and a Jack, please.
Look at them all scared, like, yes, sir, thank you, sir.
I'll take a Jack.
Let's see if I can get sexy with it.
Ooh, the Bozo beer.
Not good. I don't.
You're not good. Now you spilled shit all over
Dude,
yourself.
it's like this shit looks like fucking coffee. What is this shit?
I didn't blow my nose into this side. For all you guys wondering, he's drinking the beer Mike Zapata brought on the fucking podcast.
So Mike brings a bottle of Jack, Bozo beers, and a bunch of shooters. Where I don't know where the shooters are, but I guess they're somewhere safe. Or did you already drink them all? You took them with him?
No, I just...
Oh shit! They're right by my feet. My bad. So yeah, Mike's hammered, taking shots with us during the whole entire podcast. Then all of a sudden, he just decides to start drinking a Bozo beer, which we're like, oh,
Well, no,
all right.
I remember him... Well, I don't know if he said it on the podcast, but he was like, all right, maybe I'll just switch to beers because I had almost a bottle of Jack.
Terrible idea.
Well, he didn't know what kind of beer it was. He just bought it because it said Bozo on it. How's it?
I gotta get a good taste of it. So basically, this beer. Actually, I don't think it's a full tall boy. It might be
It's
like
a pint.
Yeah,
It's not a tall boy.
This
it's a pint.
beer is 17.2%. That's like almost 4 fucking beers. It's like between 3 and 4 beers, depending on what beer you get.
Slammed it.
And he
Hand
basically
slammed the
chugged
shit
a
out of it, dude.
6-pack in like fucking 7 minutes
After a bottle of
drinking.
Jack.
Yeah, and then he yacked a lot in your sink and forgot he did it.
He's like, I didn't do it. I'm like, well, I didn't. And Mike didn't. And Fudge didn't.
Yeah.
Kristen definitely didn't do it. It was the weirdest thing because he got in the sink, but then he also got in the toilet. Was it on the floor?
I don't think so. There might have been like
That's
some
skill.
spray, but like nothing on the floor. Like no like actual legitimate chug.
Like I think, like I said, I have never ever not made it outside or to a toilet.
You got to go to a toilet, man. Especially in somebody else's house, dude. You got to go to a toilet.
I'm just saying,
or you got to be ready to clean your puke up after.
you ain't going in a sink, dude. What are you doing? And if you're in the sink, commit to a sink. No, like.
Or just be like, hey, listen, I yacked in your sink. Get me some paper towels and fucking. You got to clean it. Some people just don't want to clean their yak, dude.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You clean that shit, thank God. I was like, oh man, Kristen's really gonna hate cleaning this.
I guess you're welcome, Kristen. I don't know why. I was just like, for some reason, I immediately thought Keith's not going to clean this. His girlfriend
might
lets
have.
us use a whole room for our podcast. I'll just start cleaning it before I leave. I had to text my girlfriend. I was like, yeah, babe, I'll be out in a couple of minutes. I think she just sat out there and waited while I cleaned up Zapata's puke. I don't even know if I told her. I think
He was like trying to fight us.
I think you, because I was busy cleaning puke.
He was like punching me in the chest. He's like, come on, bro. Fucking fight. He would like start to push me. I'm like, Mike. I'm like, this is a bad idea, dude.
Did you get to hear his episode yet?
No, not at all.
You gotta
I've been
hear
working.
the song, dude. It's It's up
we'll
there.
listen once we're done with this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty up there. I'm going to take a sip of this Bozo beer, this fucking
Yeah, see how it is.
death beer.
Good.
Pretty good.
Just tastes like a stout or what? Imperial stout.
Yeah.
It's probably very rich, very thick.
I could
like
tell.
syrupy?
I could see why there's all that alcohol in there for sure, but it ain't bad. And yeah, now I only have to drink one beer. So
Dude, it looks
if an
like-
officer asks, it looks like
Maple syrup.
old coffee that like stayed in the pot too long and thickened up.
Yeah, it's like Jello, dude.
I mean,
It's like those Jello shots I used to make where I would just pour way too much vodka in, and it would just be like slightly thick vodka Jello.
Jello shots, man. All right, well, we might as well, I guess, have the DJ spin it.
Are we doing it on
always
this?
forget to. Yeah, I always throw the theme song in there.
Word.
There's a morning.
Oh, that's right,
There's a
that's
morning
right.
after pill.
Yeah,
theme song.
yeah.
You don't listen to our podcast at all, huh?
No,
What are you back on, like Brandon's episode or something?
well, no. Now that I don't have cable, I just I've been watching like Joe Rogan hard as fuck.
Yeah, it's
On
way cooler than
YouTube.
our podcast.
Yes.
So
I don't know about cooler. Better. I don't know about cooler.
We we have a YouTube channel. There's just no video.
Yeah.
Do you really want to watch yourself do what we do? now?
Usually when I listen, it is on YouTube.
I think it's like
Because I'll
only
like
you.
blast down the surround sound and I'll fucking go clean or something.
Yeah,
Whatever the fuck I'm doing.
but DJ, spin that shit. Mike, check. The morning after pill. Fudge and Finn. Shots for likes in that ass. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Shots for likes. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Shots for likes. Shots like. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Likes. Like. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Shots for likes. Morning after.
We'll probably have one of the podcasts on the drive up. Oh yeah, I'm shipping up
which
to
one?
Boston tomorrow. That's dumb. I retired last year.
Did you lose your leg? Sailor Pegs,
Nice.
right?
Yeah.
Hefe went with his dad to go see Dropkick the other night in Pennsylvania. They showed up. The show was sold out, and people were trying to scalp them tickets for like $100-something bucks. So they're like, "All right, we're going home." And
Yeah.
they
Well,
didn't go.
dude, Dropkick this time of the year fucking sells, dude.
Oh yeah,
It's insane.
they didn't even think to order the tickets beforehand. I mean, I don't blame them, but
It's a Monday and it's fucking Dropkick Murphys. They don't like. I understand why you don't think how big they are, but like when it comes to this time of the year, like fucking March, dude, that band's selling out everywhere. Like we go and see them in the House of Blues every year, and like the first time we went, like the venue's fucking huge, and like the first like 3 bands, it was like there was a crowd, but there was no one there, and I was like, oh, maybe they don't sell. Like I don't know, maybe they're not that big.
Yeah,
And all of a sudden, like 20 minutes before, it was just like, I'm like, oh shit, I can't stand anymore.
you're just like being held up by other people surrounding you.
Yeah, it was
What happened to your
insane.
fucking eye? Fuck
Oh, yeah,
Dropkick. What
eye.
happened to your eye?
So I want to
Finn's
tell. Like,
got a black eye.
I
bros
wish
and
I had.
broads.
You know what? It sucks. I wish I had a cool story for you.
You just tripped drunk and fell.
No, that'd be so much better, dude.
Kristen moved and you fell into the counter.
I wish I was drunk and fell into a counter or something. That'd be funny.
That'd be hilarious. You got the arm, the back, the eye.
The arm's looking better. The back actually wasn't that bad. It
Yeah,
hurts.
you got
Wasn't that
3
bad.
to match.
Yeah.
It's a hat trick, triple play.
I should take a picture. I was looking in a mirror the other day. I like pulled up my arm and then just like closed my left black eye, and like I was like, I should have taken a picture. And like Kristen beat me to fuck up. Post it on Facebook or
Yeah,
something.
tag her and everything.
I don't know why I didn't do it.
And make it seem like she actually beat the shit out of you, and like just stay real serious with it, so people actually believe it.
I break up with her on Facebook again. My grandma calls crying. What happened?
They actually believe it.
No.
Because you drafted Odell Beckham in last year's fantasy draft.
Yeah.
Or was that 2
2
years
years
ago?
ago, 2 years.
Yeah, because I was there.
No, I don't. Like, I wish I had a cool story, man. Like I say it all the time. I've been telling people, like, not that I was ever like fighting, but like, you know, I trained with MMA and like jiu-jitsu and all that stuff.
Before
for
you got
years.
fat.
Way before I was fat. And I never once got a black eye. Like, I've even got hit in the face and not gotten a black eye. And now, you know,
Now you have a black eye.
here's how it happened. So I'm wake up in the morning. I'm like, all right, I got to rub my eye. And I just fucking come in hot. And just, like, I literally, like, rub my right eye. and like go to rub my left on. I was just like, boom! I just came in hot.
You're fucking telling me that you went to rub your eye when you woke up
Yes. Sober.
and you gave yourself a black eye.
Yeah.
We gotta be careful about that. Well, the dog's chewing an egg, and he's got. Is that a black and mild?
no,
Dude, he's got
that's a ram.
lighter.
No, that's a ram stick or something.
A ram stick. A flash drive. He calls it a ram stick.
What the fuck's the difference?
I don't know. Whose is this?
I don't know. It's not yours?
We'll pop it in after, see if anybody's nudes are on it.
Why would it wouldn't be Zapata's, right?
Maybe he took nudes of himself. I mean, no offense to Zapata. I wouldn't want to see myself naked either.
It's a ram stick, no? It's got ram on it.
Oh, dude, stop saying ram stick here. It's like reminiscent of when I go to work and people say dumb shit and I have to come home, come back and come to you and then do a podcast. You're like, dude, it's the ram stick.
There's no such thing as ram stick?
Can you clear out my cache?
No?
Well, a stick of RAM.
Yeah.
That's not RAM.
It's like a portable ram stick.
Flash drive.
Yeah.
They're both things that store stuff.
Yeah, see, I know. I'm IT level 1. I know.
No, don't say that. You don't even... I don't know if there's less than one, but you're definitely not at 1, that's for sure.
How about that, though? I just came in hot and fucking blacked mine up.
Punch yourself in the eye. Was Kristen there with you? So that she hear you like sock yourself right in the fucking socket?
Dude, like direct hit.
Apparently.
Direct. I've had a black eye in my life.
I was outside. I even kind of noticed that. I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, whatever. And I was actually really focused on the hot dog, so I couldn't even...
I hear you.
You could have a black face. Like, you could have got the shit beat out of you. I'd be like, dude, out of the way, man. Hot dog. Chili's getting cold.
Chili's getting cold. I don't like chili in my hot dogs.
Oh, you know what? It's, we agreed on one thing, Dr. Ramstick. What did we agree on before? I don't even remember. It's so fucking rare that it happens.
I don't know. Remember how mad you got about pickles, dude?
Dude, you have to listen. I listened back. I was like laughing at work the other day when I listened back because I was fucking mad, dude.
I was just fucking with you.
You got me. Dude, I believed every second. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? No! I was like, my voice was
Like,
getting all high
dude,
when I get
how do you
mad.
not remember, like, multiple times you've came to my house and got drunk and you're like, do I eat all your Clausens?
Oh, yeah,
Like,
no shit.
So clearly I get them. And clearly I know where I get them.
But you were doing a decent job because you were trying to say that, they're not always there.
Right. Which that is true. Maybe they're out of stock. I don't know. It could have happened.
No, it says around the cap. I sent you guys a picture.
No, I know.
Never heated, always refrigerated. Keep refrigerated.
You're starting to get mad again. Like,
And this isn't scotch, but it's definitely brown and it's liquor.
There's a possibility that was aged in some kind of scotch barrel. It's possible. No, it would
Maybe
say
aged with shit in the barrel. I shouldn't say that. It's not like a bad beer at all. It's definitely... I just can't believe it's 17%. Whose idea is that?
yeah, it's gotta be so rich.
It's a Wiley beer. I could tell that it's a high percentage. That's for sure. But I figured it made Zapata try and fight you and yak all over your bathroom. Why not I have one?
Oh man, Zapata. That's funny. We'll probably listen to that on the way up to Boston tomorrow. And then I hear the story about you getting pissed about Clausens.
Yeah, we fought about pickles for like 45 minutes, man.
No, you fought. I was just fucking with you.
All right, well.
But I was
whatever you
hanging
wanna
out.
tell
I was just
yourself.
trolling the shit out of you, man.
Well, it worked. I don't know why I got
I have to step my game up because you don't feed me anymore when it comes to that. When it comes to trolling.
Yeah, most of the time I don't. Most of the time I know. But
And
you
in my
got
head,
me good
I
with
was
the
just
pickles.
like, gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, you did. Well, people, you know what? The fans need to know about how important I take my pickles.
I fucking love pickles.
How
dude.
importantly I take
I hear
pickles.
you, man.
Pickles are important.
All right.
I got a chicken Caesar salad the other day. It was like on sale at the calf. It was like $6. It was a big salad too. It was good. And I was like, side of coleslaw, please, too. It was always small salad. I would have taken a big salad.
So
if
you
they had
fuck
it,
with
but-
the sloppy joes then?
No, isn't that just like taco meat, like on a bun?
No,
basically?
are you thinking of the? There's like
Or like the real sloppy Joe. That's like kind of like a Reuben almost or something.
it's turkey with coleslaw on it, like on a sandwich.
That sounds good, but I've always just remember. I always thought sloppy Joes were just.
Well,
remember Billy
'cause-
Madison? I made them extra sloppy for you.
Well, they have it's like I think it's I could be fucking this up.
because Jack told me this a couple weeks ago too.
Yeah, so there's it's like Manwich brand. It's like a little can
Yeah, it's
that
just,
you add to the chop meat, and it says Sloppy Joe on it.
Well, I thought that can had the meat
Or
and
I
the
think
sauce.
well, maybe it does. I don't know. There's probably both. Or maybe it just says the brand name is Sloppy Joe and the item is Manwich.
I think Manwich is the brand.
One or the other.
I want to say that.
So that's not a real, I don't know how that, I guess Sloppy Joe isn't trademarked. But like, yeah, a real Sloppy Joe is like turkey and coleslaw and like rye or something. I don't know, yeah.
Or something. Because Swiss.
I don't think there's cheese.
You know what's
There
the
might be
worst
cheese. I don't
sandwich
know.
ever, dude? A Reuben.
What? A Reuben?
It has every single thing I hate. It's got like sauerkraut, Swiss cheese. Both things suck. It's got,
You ever had melted
it's got,
Swiss
like,
cheese, dude?
Corned
Swiss
beef.
cheese is good.
I mean, if it's melted, I'll fuck with it. But like,
Let's melt down a Reuben.
I mean, I don't know. It's a pretty whack kind of, I don't know, sauerkraut and like Thousand Island. I hate every single one of those things that goes on that sandwich.
I don't put Thousand Island on my Reubens.
Thousand Island's fucking weird, man.
I'd rather have it on a Reuben than a salad. When people put that shit on salad, it's whack, dude. You know what's in a Thousand Island?
It's like relish with ketchup and
It's
mayonnaise.
like buttermilk, mayo, relish,
And like ketchup,
sugar. Ugh.
Yeah, it's just like
So like I could
just
see
give
it
me
as a
ketchup
dip.
and just give me ketchup and mayo.
Yeah, but you eat mac sauce, don't you?
No, I hate mac sauce.
Oh wow.
I'm going to tell you that story. Good story. I worked at McDonald's when I was a teenager and I was pretty young. And this one was probably like when I first started there, 14, 15. And, you know, I had like my employee meal I bought home or whatever. And I had this Big Mac and I was like, pile on the mac sauce, bro, extra cheese. And I
Was my dad like convincing you? Because that's it's like, yeah, I'll take the Big Mac, extra Mac, double Mac.
I may have not even known you because it was either eighth
I knew
grade
you.
or
I
ninth
knew you
grade.
when you worked
I
at
didn't
Burger
know.
King. Yeah.
No,
Anyway.
McDonald's, man. Give me some
Oh,
credit. You're
whatever.
working at the Dirty Birch. Well, you knew you did Dirty Birch, bro. I've already explained this. I'm not going to the Dirty Birch.
That's fine. I don't really care.
Yeah, but I worked there for 3 years, so I worked there right until the day I got my license. So you definitely knew me for a little bit, but yeah. So I ate a Big Mac with like extra sauce on it and shit, and for whatever reason, I don't know, like the sauce was old, whatever. I got food poisoning, or just I don't know if I got food poisoning or I had like a stomach virus, but I got fucking really sick and yacked Big Mac all night, and ever since then I was like, fuck Big Mac. I can't. Yeah, I'm not. I don't like Big Macs. I don't like Big Kings, Mac sauce, Thousand Island, fucking.
Yeah, but how
shit.
you not? You don't like corned beef, dude?
See, because I'm Irish, my birthday's St. Patty's Day. I've never like fucked with corned beef and cabbage or any of that shit. I'm sure if it's like good homemade shit, I'd probably dig it. But
Like, do you know corned beef is
I'm gonna have to-
brisket, right? Brisket is the best thing on the planet.
see, I did not know that.
Yeah, it's the same cut.
I'm probably gonna. I'm probably gonna have to fuck with it because I'm sure my girlfriend's mom's gonna make it.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
if
gonna have to.
Like a lot of if you get like deli style corned beef, it's usually like top round or something. But like when you really make corned beef, it's pickled brisket.
Oof,
It's so good, dude.
that does sound pretty gnar.
It's fucking retarded.
I do love brisket,
Brisket's so good.
smoked brisket, anyways.
We're putting barbecue brisket on the menu.
How you guys cook it in the oven, right?
Yeah, we're not gonna smoke. Well, I like it's fucking
Who was
delicious.
with Zapata saying fucking smoked stuff's bad? You can't have him on anymore.
yeah, you can't come on. You don't like smoked
and
shit.
he doesn't like smoked
Well,
shit?
I love smoked shit, but it gives me fucking heartburn.
Does it?
Yeah, big time. And if they don't do it right, it's just
My girlfriend gets really bad heartburn. She's got pills, man. Let me know.
I got pills, man. I'm good.
Pop your couple. We gotta go to Double S Smokehouse and work. Dude. No free
I feel
fucking
like this
advertising.
Is the same episode. It's the same episode all over again with
Dude,
corned beef.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, it's the fucking brisket, dude.
All right, so you don't like, but you like rye bread.
I love rye bread. It's my
So
favorite.
you love
bread.
rye bread.
It's my favorite bread.
All right, I get.
Can I switch the sauerkraut for coleslaw? I know that wouldn't be the same thing. It would basically be a sloppy
Let
Joe.
this dog out. Maybe he's actually leaving. See ya.
He'll be back.
You can do it, but you don't like sauerkraut. Huh? You don't like cabbage. You just don't like the sauerkraut. We're so fucking fat, dude.
We just sit here talking about
Just
pickles
talking about
and sauerkraut. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I do like sauerkraut now and just like never fuck. I mean, I'm so
I actually
goddamn
literally
fat. I gotta
just
stop
had a
lo-
Reuben before his podcast.
Really?
Not even joking.
No wonder you're talking shit. You're like, come on, man, come on. Breasts smell like Reuben and shit. Smells like old kraut. You German bass. I'm German too.
It probably smells like peach vodka.
Peach vodka. Now peach is your. Oh, that's because the haggard ass liquor store doesn't carry anything else besides peach, right?
No, they had that like green apple,
Oh yeah,
but they didn't have handles. So it was like I was spending $15 on a bottle and get a handle for $20.
Yeah, no
ShopRite
shit.
liquor. Embarrassing.
Get an extra drive. So, hit the 20-minute mark. I mean, I'm already over the pickles and Zapata, so hitting football. Da 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 da
Da da da da
da da da da da
da da da da. I lost it. Yeah.
And Gruden comes in. Whoa, what's going on?
I love how they brought what's
This
his name
quarterback,
back
I'll tell you what.
for Monday Night Football.
Wasn't Peyton was supposed to do it and he decided not to? Or they
I
just
didn't hear
give
that.
it to him?
Well,
Where did I hear that? I think I better heard it on. No, it wasn't Michael K's show. I think it was Pat McAfee show.
don't let the fans know you listen to Michael K. Dude, come on.
The Pat McAfee podcast. They mentioned it on there. I think last week. So apparently, I think Peyton Manning was supposed to do Monday nights, and I guess I don't remember why though. I don't remember if he backed out or they didn't want him.
I didn't even hear that. All I know
That would
is
have been awesome.
fucking
I would have been really down.
Bo
with that.
Sivas used to do it. Fucking not the one you're thinking of. We'll save that for another podcast, which I was just talked to that person about today.
That person who I will not mention, male or female.
It's
that's a story that we need to hopefully
what
be
the
able
fuck
to.
is it? Henry yeah, what was his name? Something
know.
Junior.
Dick Bag Jr. Didn't he say something racist like "I don't like blacks in my songs" or something?
No, it wasn't even that
He said
bad.
some-
He said like
No,
Obama-
he said something kind of bad.
No,
right?
it was like Obama being a president is like communist China or some shit. Like it wasn't like offensively racist, from what I remember. Hank Williams Jr. That's the
there
one.
you go.
So maybe
And I think what he said was way worse. I think
he was the best, and they kept bringing these broads to sing. And I'm
was
like,
he the best though?
It was.
The
dude.
broad was even worse.
The broads were awful. Dude, he was the best.
I just hate. I mean, it did give me pump for- I just hate country music, man. Like, why couldn't it be like? And then again, they're like metal.
Yeah,
in
but
a,
I'll do that
Metal
with-
in a commercial setting is like even lamer, probably. So
Dude, it was so good though. Hank Williams. I love it. Every Monday I was like, yeah, you know. How'd you
Yeah,
know?
you old racist bastard.
And then they brought the broads in for Sunday night, Monday night. And then it wasn't, they wouldn't even, they had to do like their whole song. Like it wasn't just something stupid like that appeals to
quick
drunk
thing.
men. Like, yeah, you said, are we ready for some football? We are ready for some fucking football.
He's just asking me a question. I'm answering.
They're singing like these 5-man songs about fucking periods or something. I don't know what they're singing about. And at the end, they're like, oh, Sunday night football, Monday night football. It's fucking sucked. But maybe I'm dream. It was either a dream or he did the Super Bowl. 'Cause I was pretty fucking hammered.
I don't even know if it was.
I don't remember. I feel like I remember going, Hank, he's back. They brought him back. It could have been a dream. It could have been
just
Super
dreaming
Bowl.
about an old racist guy.
Live fans, tweet us to help us Hank Williams Jr.
We do have a Twitter at Shots for Likes.
Yeah, if only we
We
were
have
live.
8 followers. Maybe it would be nice.
get
to
there.
We're getting close to 700 followers on Instagram.
Damn!
I'm also spam adding a ton of people from comedians' pages. So
Doesn't matter.
I would appreciate it if like real people could follow our Instagram and like comment and say stuff. That'd be great. We do post a lot of things on there. Oh, that was disgusting, huh?
Fuck, dude, my phone's blown up. It's actually important, so I have to like answer it.
What is it about?
Todd Davis, 3 years, Denver Broncos. No, this is the whole thing.
We can't start off free agency with Todd Davis.
No, I was on the phone, dude.
I
don't
also
know.
don't even know who Todd Davis is.
Just
You're killing me here. Are you ready for some free agency talk on our podcast? When Keith is
No
done
periods.
texting. Something shitty about some girl trying to sing about football. Can it be that important that you're... Because I'm not editing anything
I don't
at
give a
all.
shit. Fuck the fans, right?
Yeah. They only listen to us.
No, it was about tonight if we're going to Brady's, and they're showing up at 10, so.
So I do have to drive you?
I don't know.
I hope not. You should skip out on that, man. Get real drunk. Get
Well,
tired.
we just can't play this for the Brady's. So anyway, football. Are you ready for some football?
All right.
The Giants are still gonna suck.
Well, I want to get it out of the way. Well, not get it out of the way. It's actually it's not first in the list, but we're probably going to bitch about Kirk Cousins for a while. But I want to go right
I
down
was
the
so
list.
happy when he signed, dude. So happy.
Drew Brees, 2 years to the Saints. I dig it.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
Why not? They were
Everyone's
good
a big
last year.
Saints fan. I don't mind them when I watch them, even though they're in the NFC and we face them. They always whoop our ass when we face them usually, but
The Jets are usually pretty well. They usually beat the Saints for some dumb reason. Never in New Orleans, but
yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if anybody beats them down there. Yeah, so I guess we'll fucking. I don't want to go too long on Kirk Cousins because I'm sure everybody's fucking heard it all anyways, and we should.
was
move
the
on to
first thing.
Shit, but
it was so dumb too because like 3 weeks ago it was like the Vikings are gonna give Kirk Cousins $90 million guaranteed, and I was like, yes, thank God the Jets aren't gonna waste their money. They can build a team now, right? And then
everybody was fighting like. Every fucking single like radio show host around, they got all this money. He's the only person out there. It's the
I'm gonna spend all this money on a mediocre quarterback. Who was he? 28. Like, I want to do what the Seahawks did. They built young. They got some free agents. They got lucky on Russell Wilson, and they fucking won a Super Bowl because they could keep
third round.
people.
Russell Wilson was drafted, I think, right?
But yeah, when he signed, like I was saying, they're like, oh, $90 million guaranteed. And then the next day it was like, oh, that's a false report. Don't believe that. I was like,
they signed him for 87.
Yeah, it was like 87. Like something same. I'm like, you motherfuckers.
They saved $3 million for some fucking linebacker they probably have to pay.
Dude, I almost cried when I heard that he was actually signed.
I'm stoked on it, man, because people were saying today, like, oh, like the Jets aren't ready for Kirk Cousins or whatever, but it's not even that, man. Like, I am not a big fan of what has happened to the quarterback position in the NFL. Not even of how important it became. It's not that, but how, like, Kirk Cousins should not be getting $30 million a year.
No.
And now what? Now Green Bay has to spend like a third of their fucking salary to pay Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers is like 5 quarterbacks, 5 Kirk Cousins.
Aaron
like
Rodgers' defense, though, they even like when he first came up, he wasn't making money. Like they never built a team. They went Brett Favre the Rodgers. They never had a team around him. Like.
I think the year he won the Super Bowl was the second year he was there. I think first or second year, and it was like mostly Favre's team left over.
Yeah, I mean, don't
I hear a great bitch about it all.
He's
the time.
always had like an offense with him, like receivers, tight ends, or whatever. But he's always have receivers, dude.
Maybe like 2 tight ends, really.
Yeah, it was.
Who's the last good? Now they're going to get Jimmy Graham, which is a free agent. We're going to talk about. We'll get it done with now.
Yeah, but they've had some players, but
they
defense,
moved a wide receiver to running back last year. They give that guy nothing.
I'm not talking about last year. I'm just talking in the Aaron Rodgers reign. Like
they give him nothing. That's my stance. That's what I'm sticking to it.
On defense. Dude, do I have to look?
They just dropped Jordan. They just fucking waived Jordy Nelson, and they just covered a Jordy Nelson.
I'm not talking about this year, man. I'm just in the reign. Like they had Jordy Nelson that whole time. Randall Cobb, fucking.
Yeah, but Randall Cobb was on fucking Favre's team, right?
No. Randall Cobb, they drafted him like 2 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
So who am I thinking of?
There's a bunch of them.
Maybe Driver. Maybe Donald Driver. Is that who I'm thinking of? It's like a black receiver I'm thinking of. I guess that sounded kind of racist, but...
That didn't sound racist. It just made you sound dumb because
every
Jordy Nelson and like Aaron Decker are the only good white dudes. I remember...
Amendola.
Yeah, he's a Patriot. I don't talk about Patriots, dude. Come on.
Yeah,
on this podcast.
Well, I will talk about Sauter getting fucking signed to the Giants 4 years, bitch. A lot of money, but you know what?
$500 billion.
I would rather the Giants overpay him than not get him at all, to be honest with you. Now I'm ready to just like throw fucking Eric Flowers in a fucking fire and let him burn to death, although they'll probably throw him on guard somewhere.
Aren't you losing, didn't you lose Justin Pugh though?
I don't think we lost him yet, but
he's a free agent.
I don't think they're going to sign him. I'm not sure yet. I haven't heard much. Last I heard I think was on a podcast or like maybe even a caller that was calling into a radio show, and they were saying like, "Oh, we're not going to sign Pugh." This and that. I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, he was definitely the best lineman we had. He wasn't bad. He was not.
Well, he was a part of when you guys won when you had that fucking amazing line in 2008.
He's that old, huh?
No, I think.
I think 10 years ago. Are you sure Pugh was there that long ago?
I'm pretty sure. Let's Google this.
You gonna Google it?
Google
While
it.
you're Googling that, I will... Oh, fuck it. Dude,
you got one of those congratulations, you won $5,000 gift card things?
I just want to fucking... It's not even... It couldn't even go into a separate window.
Justin Pugh visiting the Vikings.
Oh, really? That's lame. Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely... Me personally, I would like to keep
so
Pugh.
I'm way wrong. 2013 draft.
Yeah, I didn't think he was that old.
Who am I thinking of? Snee. Think of Chris Snee.
Oh yeah, he retired a fucking minute ago, dog.
What was that line you guys had? You had was it McKenzie?
Yeah.
Snee.
It was really good,
who
but
was
there's
the
no way I'm
center?
going to remember anything from 10 years
Dude, they
ago.
were so good. That's like a big reason you guys won. Well,
It was the main because our running game was great, and then Eli Manning was able to fucking pull off some great pass action.
that's
Or
still
play
the,
action.
the funniest thing to me is like, and I hate fucking every time I see. Well, I don't have cable anymore, but when I used to watch Boomer and Carton or Boomer and Geo now, they would always like, oh, Tiki and Tyranny show, and it's just Tiki's dumb face. I'm like, you dumb fuck, you're still
You
upset.
Sean Alexander lookalike motherfucker.
Mother, you are Sean Alexander, except you never made it to a Super Bowl. Because the year before he retired like a dumb cunt and went,
Yeah.
well, Eli's not good enough and fucking Coughlin can't get. I forget exactly what it was, and he retired.
Yeah.
And then the next year they won the Super Bowl.
It was awesome.
Oh,
it
what
was
a
really
cunt.
awesome.
Do you think he just sat there like, his
Hopefully.
wife's like, oh, well, who are we having over for Super Bowl? No one. We're not even watching it.
Yeah,
You can invite Sean Alexander. Because that's me.
I only started watching football again a couple of years before that. It was actually during the Seahawks-Steelers Super Bowl.
Sean Alexander. You fell in cereal that night.
In cereal?
You were so hammered.
Oh, okay.
You're like, I eat something. I was like, I got some cereal. You were eating it, and you fucking fell face first in the cereal, like into your bowl as you were eating it.
I was that drunk, huh?
Well, you know how like when you're drunk, you get like, your food gets closer to you.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
So your food, he'll start on the table and sitting up,
And eventually it's like
and
in my
eventually like
face.
his hand and food is his face. So there's minimal.
I'm just scooping it
amounts
with
of
my
inches
fingers.
in between like the food and his face. So he was doing that, just fell right into the bowl. And I had milk. You had milk all over your face. I remember you going.
I went to work the next day. I think I just started my new job at that point.
Pretty sure you went to high school the next day. Or no, you were graduated. I wasn't.
So yeah, I think I was 18.
No, that
or
was
17.
No, that was 2005.
I was graduated in 2005.
You did?
Oh no,
No, 'cause I graduated
It was
in 08.
2005. Then it was my senior year because I graduated 2005 because it was obviously in February.
Right.
So I guess so. So maybe I guess we went to school.
Yeah, I did. I went to school with one shoe.
That was that day.
Well, yeah, because we all ended up wrestling. It was actually me, a couple of my buddies, and Mike Zapata.
I remember. I think I let you guys wrestle. I went to bed. Right. I was like,
you
fuck you guys.
You were fucking face deep in fucking milk.
Yeah, but I remember making like a conscious decision to be like, you guys fight outside. I'm gonna sleep, and I slept
Dude,
on
in
that
our
couch
neighbor's
downstairs.
yard.
Oh, fuck them.
And I remember waking up. I had no shoe. I was covered in dirt.
You didn't even shower anything. I remember.
Nothing,
Didn't I
dude.
drive us? I drove us to school.
Yeah, dude, I was covered in dirt. I probably fucking was just covered in like bruises and dried blood and one shoe. And my teacher's like, what the fuck happened to you?
You're gonna have to help me out, man. This link keeps sending me some like Amazon fucking thing, but
What website are you on?
I don't know. It was apparently some garbage fucking website. I don't know. It's like sports.
Just go
sports,
NFL
sporting news
No, dude, go NFL free agents tracker. What's wrong with you?
tracker. All right, I'll Google it now.
Just Google it.
Well, I want to bitch about Kirk Cousins a little bit more before we
Sure,
move
yeah,
on.
go for it. I'm happy. I'm so excited it happened. I know what you're bitching about. You're not bitching about where you went. You're bitching about the money and.
I think it's just unfortunate that like teams are stuck doing that, and not only that, Kirk Cousins, dude, like is not like yes, he's got the
He
numbers.
has great moments, and then he has like bad moments.
Everybody fights about the numbers, dude, but like if you look at his record against like winning teams, or like look at him during important stuff, like important games or important moments of games, he doesn't get shit done.
Yeah, he also, dude, he lost fucking. He lost to Sean Jackson.
He lost a lot of people.
And fucking who's the other guy that came from the Colts? Peyton Manning. Can't think of his name.
The guy from the Colts.
Yeah, wide receiver.
Why'd you say Peyton Manning?
Well, he was played with Peyton Manning. Why can't
I can only think of Reggie Wayne when you say Peyton Manning.
No, oh God, way after Reggie.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm so confused. Like, what are you talking about? That's a really long time ago.
Yeah, that Reggie Wayne was not Peyton Manning playing for the Colts. Fucking
Yeah, dude.
Reggie Wayne.
Wasn't Reggie Wayne?
no.
Reggie Wayne
I'm
was
sorry.
still on the Colts after fucking, or I think that was like his
I
last
apologize.
Year, wasn't
I
it?
was thinking about Harrison. What was the receiver before him that like shot someone?
Oh, I don't remember a Harrison.
Marvin Harrison.
Or
It was Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne, and Marvin Harrison was the stud because they always did that stupid circle route and fucking
that
touch
hook.
every time.
the hooker.
Yeah, no, what the fuck is his name? I can't think of this guy's name.
Well, it's not important. Fuck him. Yeah, so I don't
He
know.
was a great receiver.
I'm glad for you guys that you guys didn't spend all that money. I think it would have been stupid.
Yeah, because we got Jermaine Johnson, bitch, instead. $15 million a year.
So who's Jermaine Johnson?
He was the best cornerback in the free agency. He was from the Rams.
Cornerback?
Corner, yes, which we need. So we have 2 stud safeties and buster screens, and Claiborne's a hurt or a free agent.
Yeah. All right. So,
But here's my point. So you're pissed about Cousin for getting that much money, dude. Like, we paid Jermaine Johnson, he's a really good shutdown corner. He's not the best in the league. We're paying him $15 million a year, more than we paid Revis when we brought him back. That dumb fuck.
yeah, when you bought him back, but when you had Revis, he was making close to 20 mil, wasn't he? Like 17.
No,
18?
no.
In his heyday, when
No.
Revis,
No,
what was the most Revis ever made in a year?
probably 15.
Really?
Yeah.
Why did I feel like it was a little bit closer?
I don't know, man. Unless he got he didn't get franchise because the Bucks cut him, and then he went to the Patriots.
They're
For
franchising
cheap.
cornerbacks for almost 20.
They
They franchise wide receivers for 17, right? Wide receivers got
no,
Yeah, Landry got franchised this year by the Dolphins for 17, and the fucking Browns took him, which I thought was an idiotic move because in my eyes, now this is before we were fighting about this on Zapata's episode, but I thought Landry, sexy. It's so much better than mine.
I'm just good at this, man.
I thought the Browns
I open
trading
a lot of club sodas.
I thought, yeah, you do. I thought the Browns trading picks for Landry was stupid at first until now I am wrong. I'm way wrong because now the Browns, I feel like, went to like no wins to possibly a fucking
2
playoff team, dude. Like,
I don't know, man.
dude, they've grabbed a lot of people, man.
They grabbed a lot of names. Are they quality names anymore? I don't know.
Well, I mean, Tyrod Taylor might be an iffy, but it's better than probably anything they've had in quite some time.
Of course.
I mean, they got the first overall pick. I mean, they're probably going to pick
The
a
first and the
quarterback
fourth.
yeah, first and the fourth. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Colts are third, right?
Colts.
Colts are the third pick. Giants are the second. Dude, they got Landry. There was.
Who I think is past.
I want to say that. What?
I think he's done.
Dude, I've had Landry on my fantasy the past like 3 or 4 years, and he's fucking great every year.
Yeah.
Every year. Got to be PPR, though. Got to be PPR. I need those points per reception. If it was a PPR, he probably wouldn't be as good, I guess, in fantasy. But
Right.
I mean, that's a like what I know about a lot of players because I obviously, for the most part, usually only watch Giants games, but I try to watch Jets games and whatever game's on. I usually try to watch, or because I just stream games illegally on the internet. So
Yeah. Well, they got hit in the draft. That's all. That's with any team. Like, the Jets are signing always good players, and I love what they're doing because McCagnon's like, listen, if you're over 29, we're not. I mean, obviously, fucking McCown's 40, but
yeah,
like if you're over 30, like we're not gonna sign you. We want to build a nice
I don't
younger
think
team.
McCown's a bad idea though. Like
No, it's a great pick because
Teddy Bridgewater's leg might snap in half, and McCown is like. He wasn't bad.
I'm not. I love the McCown.
I'm not saying you're not, but I know people are probably bitching about McCown. Right? A lot of people are
think?
bitching. Yes.
Why?
Dude,
Well, here's why they're bitching. Because in their sense, that's another year. So let's say we have him, Bridgewater 1 year, and we're going to draft a quarterback.
Are you a fan of throwing the drafted quarterback first year to the Wolves?
No.
I
Yes and no.
because that's almost the way it almost always goes nowadays.
Well, because of free agency and money, that's how it goes.
Dude, everybody keeps...
If they win the job, then fuck yeah. Russell Wilson won the job over Matt Flynn, who was the backup to Aaron Rodgers, who played a couple games when he was injured and looked great. So everyone's like, oh my God, he's the fucking best. So they signed him. Russell Wilson won that job, and then, the rest is history with him.
Yeah.
So if the quarterback can win the job, then fuck yeah. But if they don't, no, they shouldn't start. That's why I love having McCown and or Bridgewater because we have 2 options besides because Hackenberg or Petty are going to be one of them is going to be gone.
Hopefully,
Probably both
dude.
of them.
I don't. The Jets just won't come out and say anything about those two. Like, what was the point of? Not what was the point, but like just admit.
Petty actually looked pretty good in preseason last year, but I mean, whatever, you know.
Yeah, but Hackenberg they drafted even higher, didn't they?
Yeah.
Like nothing was ever said about him besides some random things coming out like, he couldn't hit the ocean with a football or something.
So the Jets drafted Marcus May this past year in the second pick. It was the second round. That's the last second round pick I can remember the Jets drafting. That was good. Geno Smith, Sean Hill, I forget wide receiver. I mean, the list goes on. They've just always fucked that pick up. So
we'll talk about wide receivers in the Jets. What's happening with Robbie Henderson, man? Because he was looking good last year. And now
some weed. He'll probably get suspended a couple games.
Well, wasn't he like saying shit to cops or something? Everybody's making it seem like it's a huge deal.
Supposedly he said he'd like threaten a cop or like the cop's wife or something, something stupid like that.
That's funny.
But I think it's good. I don't know. We'll see what happens with the
I want to see him come back. I like Robbie Anderson. I think he's fucking pretty sick, man.
Yeah, I think with him, fucking Quincy Enunwa coming back, he had a great year.
Yeah, Enunwa was like really good. He, I mean,
and fucking what's his name from Seattle came to us. I've been drinking.
Oh yeah. I normally never draw as many blanks. The worst time I draw blanks where I actually need my memory to like think
I know,
of players and I'm
worst.
doing a terrible job. And the one website to like look at all the draft or the fucking free agency picks is like fucking my phone.
So what's my point? People were pissed about fucking McCown, right? That's what we were talking about.
Oh yeah, well we were saying that. No, yeah, but I don't.
Like who cares?
There's no reason. You need somebody to start.
Oh no, you were saying who do you like? We were saying we're all over the place, dude.
Yeah.
You were saying, would you rather throw him into the wolves or let him sit?
Oh yeah, I say sit. That's what I'm saying.
I agree with that, but at the same time, if you have the team around you and they can win the job, you start him. Like Mark Sanchez, I fucking hate him to this day. But at the same point, not him himself.
They'd never let that guy throw over like 18 passes ever.
Sanchez?
Ever.
Well, that was smart because every 18th pass would be a pick. I went to a Buffalo Bills game. He threw 6 interceptions.
Dude.
And somehow we made the extra innings. I'm in baseball mode.
He went to overtime.
Yeah, I'm fucking.
Yeah, I'm throwing more interceptions. I'm throwing more interceptions in overtime.
Overtime.
Oh, man.
Yeah, for overtime, I was like, just please end it.
I think Mark Sanchez had a really good team around him and smart enough coaching to like not let him fuck up.
Well, he had Rex Ryan, so it wasn't smartest coaching at all. He had one of the best offensive linemen or offensive lines in the league.
You loved Rex Ryan.
Oh, I fucking still love Rex Ryan. Terrible coach, but I fucking love him, dude. When he came in, I remember I was at fucking D-Dones going to Crows to work. And I was listening to his fucking thing on, I think he was on, during Francesa, it was like, okay. Yeah. We're going to go to the Rex Ryan press conference, okay? So we'll be back after this thing, okay.
Snow blower, snow thrower.
Window thrower. 5 pull-a-brain sheets. So... And I remember at their press conference, he's like, we're not here to kiss Bill Belichick's rings. And I remember just like, there's 3 emotions. I was laughing, I was crying, and I also had my hand on my cock. Because I was like, this is the best thing that's ever happened to us. Dude,
totally
he brought that swagger, dude. Like, it was fucking insane. And we got Bart Scott here talking about swagalicious and training camp and shit.
Dude, you guys were
Can't wait.
You guys were killing it.
Well, dude, we had a great defense.
An amazing
Revis in his prime. Really dude, when he was in his prime, Revis Island, dude, he threw on that side, dude. And we had Lito Shepard. We trade from the Phillies. Baseball mode.
The white safety, right? The white safety.
No, that was
or Leonard. I'm sorry, that's Leonard.
Yeah, Lito Shepard was a cornerback from the Eagles that we traded for, and he was great too for that season. We had a great team, the best offensive line in football, or at least top 3. Great run back with Thomas Jones from the Bears. Like, he was old, but we still had him and blah, pow.
He's been around for a minute.
Pow! Dude, that team was stacked, dude. And we made 2 AFC championships. We lost both of them. It was very depressing. I sat in the woods and got drunk with Pat Dan, who's coming on in 2 days.
Yeah, he is.
All right, this shows up tomorrow in 1 day.
Well, I mean, technically, because it's midnight.
And
So, midnight tonight, but midnight tonight is technically Thursday.
dude, we had all those good players, man. And then they're like, after we lost 2 AFC championships, instead of going, hey, this young quarterback, hey, he's not that good, but he's got good support cast. He's got a gun, or he didn't have a gun, but he could make the throws or he'd make the picks. Like, let's build on this, right? Let's keep going. They're like, yeah, you know what? Alan Faneca, he wants this much money. He's going to retire. Yeah, let him retire. We don't need an offensive line. And we lost like 2 other offensive linemen. Fuck, Thomas Jones retired, I believe. Or we didn't sign him back, which is fine. He was old. And we just stopped. We just lost a lot of players, and then we won like 4 games.
Yeah, it was. It went downhill pretty quickly. I do remember that.
Yeah, it was 2 great years though. I'll never forget Bart Scott. Can't wait. And the fucking after we beat New England and we had to go play Pittsburgh in the AFC Championship. Can't wait. Or it was the Colts. I don't remember. I get those 2 years.
No, you lost the Colts in one of the years. Didn't
the
you?
first year. I
And
think.
then what was the
and then the
second
second year we.
Or no, you lost to New England. Or no, you.
No, we never lost to New England in the championship game. We lost to
Steelers?
the Colts.
I remember the Colts. You losing to the Colts. I remember you.
We
losing
lost
to
to the
Manning.
Colts in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the second year we beat New England, and then we lost to the Colts. But at the end, Bart goes, "Can't wait." Anyway, we're talking about Jets too much. Let's move on. What do we want to talk about?
Yeah, I guess we can mention Case Keenum. Fucking fuck, where did he go? I can't believe I forgot already, dude. Mine's blank, bro. Fucking, where did Case Keenum go, dude?
You went to Denver.
Hey, for Christ's sake, help me out. You let me sit here for
You
5
said
minutes.
Case Keenum. I didn't know what the question was.
Yeah, I'm talking about where he went, man. Fuck, I'm looking at this shitty list. Actually, fuck Case Keenum. He went to Denver. Good for him. Even though
I can't.
I got a quick question. I want you to answer this.
Okay.
Why did the Vikings have 3 fucking solid quarterbacks and they decided to fucking sign Kirk Cousins? How does that work?
Well, no, not 3. First of all, Sam Bradford's he's not a starting quarterback.
I thought he looked good last year before he got injured.
Yeah, but he's not a starting quarterback. Teddy Bridgewater is a concern because he's coming off the ACL and he hasn't played in a year and a half. Even though he had a Pro Bowl year, he still doesn't have the best arm in the world. So that's a concern. So I understand why they didn't sign him. Case Keenum looked fucking great last year.
Yeah.
That was his first good year. Ever. Ever.
But you don't see where I'm coming from?
No, I absolutely
They
do.
legitimately
why?
had 3 quarterbacks that they went out and got a 4th and got rid of everybody.
If I were them, I would have signed Bridgewater and Case Keenum. And I don't know, it's tough too because is it a 1-year thing around a very good team that Case Keenum thrived, or is he figured it out and he's going to be that good? I don't know.
I guess they don't think that because they let him go.
Yeah, and we're fucking on a podcast with no fans, and they're the Vikings who made the AFC Championship last year.
Yeah.
So, sorry, AFC. So, the fuck do we know?
Yeah.
I agree though. Is Kirk Cousins in his heyday, was he as good as Case Keenum was last year? I don't know. His heyday. He's still in his heyday. When he was good, when they had a good team.
There's something about Kirk Cousins that I don't like.
Well, he's in your division.
I liked, dude, when they kept putting in RG3 after ACL tear after ACL tear. And I was just thinking to myself, I was just sitting there watching football. I'm like, why don't they just put in Kirk Cousins? Like, I was sitting there thinking to myself years ago, like, dude, why don't they just put in Kirk Cousins? Dude?
How
RG3 was sick, but he kept getting injured like every fucking 2 games. I was like, dude, Kirk Cousins is good, man. Like, chills in the pocket, he makes good throws. Like, what are they doing? And then some kind of hatred developed between it, and they just kept franchising him, and now they're finally like, all right, good. We'll get Alex Smith, who's 160, who I think is pretty good.
That's retarded.
But like, you
paid the same amount for an older guy
over Kirk Cousins. Like, and even then, it's like,
and also,
but that's your guy though. Kirk
Alex
Cousins
Smith
is your
had
guy.
an amazing team around him.
Yeah. Well, they really started to fall apart in the middle of the league last year.
Still, whatever.
They lost Eric Berry, or is that Eric Berry?
Eric Berry, the safety at Kansas.
Yeah. When they lost him, that was a big shift on defense.
Of fucking Alex Smith in Kansas City.
Yeah.
He had a good team around him.
Way better than the Niners, but I don't blame...
Than the Redskins.
Well, no,
oh, okay.
Yeah. But I'm just saying he was much better. Well,
I don't know about that, dude. That
No.
That San Francisco team was fucking legit.
He wasn't on it when they were fucking really.
The
oh no! Well, yeah,
he was the season. He got injured,
but then he got injured. Then Kaepernick came in.
Kaepernick looked so good that year.
He did.
He looked so good.
You know, just to for 30 seconds, not to go too far into it. You know what I think people don't understand? Like, I understand how he's getting blackballed so bad. In all honesty, all jokes aside, I'll bust fucking Kaepernick, but I'll bust any balls because I don't think it's funny, regardless of whether you think it's racist or not. I'm not trying to be. But I don't think what many people understand is that
he was awful last year.
Not even that. What any owner or coach does not want a distraction.
The broad's calling me.
Bro, in the middle of a podcast.
Yeah, I got to pick that up, right?
I guess we'll take a break. Break it. DJ, spin it. Morning after pill. Shot morning after. And we're back. Okay. So I'm not going to lie to you. We spent some time looking for free agency trackers, and you would not believe how hard it is to find a decent NFL free agent tracker on the fucking internet. But, all right. Kirk Cousins getting too much money. We're over it. I already mentioned Drew Brees.
We probably should have listened to what we were just talking about.
What do you mean?
So we know where to jump back in.
Oh, no, I said it was a break. I'm just going to play the song for a little bit. Sammy Watkins, man. He got, what did he get, 3 years, fucking 40-something mil?
Where'd he go?
He went to Kansas City.
He's not number one, though. He's a good receiver. He's not number one.
He used to be a number one. On the Bills, he was definitely fucking number one, dude. He
number one on being injured as fuck.
The Rams, or when he was on the Rams, he looked like shit. He never got any catches ever, dude. Woods took over that fucking team receiver wise. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Sammy Watkins.
He's got the size, the speed, and the hands. He's just not good. I don't know. He's not number. He's a good receiver. I would take him any day. But
see, I thought he was the Bills' number one when he was on there.
Yeah, because he was on the Bills.
I guess that's true. Well, plus you have fucking LaShawn McCoy, fucking everybody all 8 in the box at all fucking times, and that motherfucker's around, dude. Yeah. Case Keenum went to the Broncos, which I don't hate. The Broncos are always a defense first kind of team. I feel anyways.
I just hope. I hope he plays better than Kirk Cousins. I hope Case Keenum fucking looks awesome, and then the Vikings look like shit because they got cut. I just think the Cousins signing is stupid. That's just me. I don't give a shit about that. I just want to make sure Denver doesn't pick a quarterback now because they're in front of us.
Well, they're probably still gonna.
I don't know.
It sounds like they're gonna. It sounds like John Elway is really looking to.
Well, how many years they signed Case Keenum for?
Let me check. For $2 million contract. Hold on, okay, 2-year contract.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. So you guys got Teddy Bridgewater. We already talked about that. So Sam Bradford, Mr. Break a Leg, he went to. Dude, the Cardinals are paying him $20 million, man.
I don't know. He looks like a mouse. I don't like it. I never liked Sam Bradford. He was the last dumb cunt to come out of, maybe, was he before or after Stafford? He was before Stafford.
Yeah, he was before.
So Stafford was the last dumb cunt to come out where the fucking...
Stafford's good, though.
No, I understand that, but what I'm saying is the top 4 picks, their agents would be like, no, let's get that money.
Yeah, I think that
we're
Bradford's
holding out unless you give us $50 million, even though we never played a snap in the NFL. And he was the last one following NFL. I was like, this is bullshit. We have offensive linemen making fucking $2 million a year, been in the league 10 years, and you're making $40 million without a snap. You can go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Thank God they changed that. Dude, it was getting so bad.
It is bullshit how much money Garoppolo got, but hopefully he's just that.
Yeah, but
I hope he's good for the Niners.
Yeah, but he wasn't he didn't get drafted and get that money. Look up how much money Stafford made
I'm not leaving this website.
All right, let me look up how much Stafford made his
Talk about
first
Nate
fucking
Sauter
year,
for a minute and how the Giants finally have like a decent fucking offensive lineman on their team.
Yeah, and they're also losing.
And Eric, we'll see. He's not lost yet, but
He's going to visit Arizona tomorrow.
I wonder why the Giants don't want to keep him.
They don't have any money. What's their salary cap issue?
I don't think they have much left at this point. A lot of it's getting spent on that defense. So, but Nate Sauter, I'm stoked on it for sure. Yeah, just Pugh's free point coming on the. Yeah, so who knows? Yeah, so Pugh's probably disappearing. That definitely sucks. Richard Sherman going to the 49ers. Talk about that a little bit, right? That's pretty funny because he talked all that shit and he was like, "Yeah, what did he say?"
Well, we talked about that on was it Zapata's where
I think so. Yeah. He said some shit. He was like, "Yeah, I want to." What did he say? He fucking. He said something like, "He's like, yeah, I want to, be vengeful about it."
Well, dude,
stayed right in fucking division and shit.
Dude, Richard Sherman's so fucking good, and I mean the past couple years he has been, but like when he was in his prime, like
he was ridiculous,
so good. And then, but he was such a shit talker. I love that. Old timers are like people that like if they're in the division, you don't like it or whatever. I fucking love that shit.
What constant shit talking?
Oh, if you're great and you talk shit, everyone gets offended. You fucking pussies.
Oh no, fuck
you.
Go for it.
If you're great,
I was a football
talk
player,
so much.
Even if I sucked, that's all I would do.
Dude, there's a reason I am fat and fucking short and unathletic when it comes to like football stuff. Dude, if I was a football player, dude, I'd be. Oh my god, the amount of shit I would talk if I was good. There's a reason they're like, no, we can't put that mind in this body. That dude would be a dick. And
yeah, Muhammad Wilkerson left. He went to the Packers, right?
Yeah, I was texting.
See, now I'm going to talk about one of my favorite signings because of what it might mean for the Giants. Carlos Hyde going to the Browns for 3 years. That means they might not scoop Barkley. I am one of the people, even though it doesn't seem smart, because it doesn't. I understand the concept of drafting a running back early not being smart. I get that. I understand that.
Right.
From what I've been hearing, I think Barkley is like a once-in-a-lifetime player, and the fact that the Browns picked up Hyde, that might mean that they're not looking to scoop Barkley because they let you guys picked up Isaiah Crowell from that, or it was like whatever it was.
Right.
But they still have Duke Johnson, which is like their pass catching back and shit like that. So yeah, there's a chance they still might scoop Barkley. Some people say he's the best fucking player in the draft. Some people might disagree.
Let me say something about that quick. When was the last running back you heard of that was like, this is the next fucking Adrian Peterson? Or the next whoever.
I can't remember the last time somebody spoke this highly about a running back in the draft.
I can.
Who?
It was the Raiders picked him. Running back. Third or fourth pick in the draft.
Oh, yeah. McFadden.
Darren McFadden. The next Adrian Peterson. What the fuck happened? He had turf toe his first year. Because I remember drafting him in fantasy.
Dude, you know how many quarterbacks go first fucking whatever picks this and that? You know how high of a pick Eric Flowers was? He's garbage. It doesn't matter what fucking position. Like, I get it.
I'm proving my point. Like, who's the next blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying that.
I understand.
I agree that his highlights, dude, that one double fucking juggle catch he makes, he looks like a star. I'm just saying. And yeah, I've 100%. If he's there, you guys take him.
I'd rather take the chances. What I'm saying, like, here's the deal. Like, so many first round picks end up just being busts all the fucking time. No matter, you gotta go quarterback. Okay, that makes sense.
Dude, don't talk to me about first round busts. I could sit here for 2 hours.
No shit. Like, yeah, you're supposed to go quarterback. Whatever. If you need one, even if you maybe not need one, but you want to, whatever it is. I get that, but it's like, I don't know, man. Like, I think having Saquon Barkley, and if he doesn't get fucking suspended for like a third of the year for fucking with pizza crust and play with baby powder.
Oh, he's getting suspended, dude. There's no way he's not getting suspended.
Dude, Beckham and Barkley on the field, man. How do you defend that?
Beckham is getting suspended, dude. You saw a video.
I actually didn't see the video.
Dude.
I've just been hearing about it.
He's literally, there's like a Domino's, he's on a bed.
Is the video old?
So people keep bringing it up, but
A big Giants fan, like this kid does.
I saw
right
that.
now? Yeah.
people keep bringing up
He's saying it's old, and he's like a pretty knowledgeable sports fan, like big time sports fan. Like
I keep hearing that, but then why the fuck? I don't know, man. He still had the curly hair, the blonde hair, like.
Well, he said that the entire time he was in the fucking league, right?
I don't know.
He's always at that curly.
Yeah, but
shitty,
do you have it in
blonde
college?
hair.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I don't really watch college football. It's way too much. It's way too much. I used to love
If
college
that
football when
video
I was
is-
younger. Like I wanted to, and it's so hard.
Here's the thing. Even if the video is old, do you think, like, I don't know.
Why should he get suspended if it's old?
Why should fucking anyone get suspended for weed in the fucking NFL? I don't know.
If the video is old and he tests negative for marijuana right now, why should he get suspended?
I agree, but I don't know how.
Beckham pisses me off, and I'm actually like 50-50 with even keeping him because he's such a fucking pain in the dick. But
I don't know if it's old
keep
now.
him,
We're gonna figure it out. I guess it would be a big. I guess it would be a
Beckham
bigger.
Beckham and Barkley on the fucking field, that would be ridiculous.
Yeah, but here's the
plus
thing.
Shepard, plus Ingram. Evan Ingram is fucking really good. He 100% panned out in my eyes
If I was
as a pass catching tight end. But
as I'm saying, we're fucking dumb and no one's listening. So what the fuck do I know? But if I was fucking GM of the Giants, I would go, yeah, he's good and he's going to be amazing. How good was Adrian Peterson? He's fucking amazing. What happened? Nothing. They got nowhere. To me, you have Eli Manning. Let's say it looks like they're keeping Eli Manning. They're not going to trade him or whatever.
no, I haven't heard like one single thing about him going anywhere. I was thinking maybe fucking Jacksonville because of Coughlin, but then when they signed Blake Bortles, I was like, I guess we're keeping Manning.
So you guys were really bad last year.
Yep.
So let's say you figure it out this year and you still have Eli Manning, and let's say Odell Beckham's there and he's stops being a cunt and he plays.
Jonathan Stewart was also signed for what, 3 years?
Yes.
Which I don't really
Whatever.
care.
Let's just say you guys you have a decent team and then Eli Manning, and you will not have this chance to pick a quarterback ever again. So you don't take the running.
You know
back.
what's funny? Which you just did it and everybody's doing it. Why is nobody mentioning Davis Webb? We haven't even seen what this guy has, and he's hanging out learning under Eli Manning, dude. Like I don't understand why this guy doesn't get brought up. Like at all. Just because they were so shitty last year, all anybody's ever talking about is Manning's going, gotta pick a quarterback,
Dude,
gotta pick a quarterback, gotta pick a quarterback. We have no idea what Davis Webb has.
If Geno Smith starred when they benched him, come on.
You think that's why Geno Smith started? Geno Smith was the backup.
I don't think that's the only reason, but I don't think.
You realize it was like, okay, Geno Smith has been in the league longer. We're not going to throw Davis Webb.
Well, that's what they said. Obviously, that's what they said. But you don't think if like
I thought that was bullshit. If you sit Manning, start Davis Webb. That's what I was
correct,
saying.
but like obviously that has to tell you there's some part of the organization that goes, I don't know, or they go maybe, or they're like, he sucks, or you know.
But you have to realize the Giants aren't just any organization thinking about quarterbacks, considering Manning's been there for how long? Has started how many games? This is a different situation than a normal NFL team. You have to keep that in mind. And I don't know if you... What are you making the face for, dude? When was the last time somebody started that many games in a row? He's been starting every fucking game since like...
His brother, Brett Favre. That's not the argument, though. What I'm saying is...
Yeah, and who else, dude? It's years ago. You're talking about retired
relax.
quarterbacks.
We're getting off the subject. Relax.
Quarterbacks come and go like crazy. Everybody's paying 30, 40 million a year to try to find somebody to fucking...
That's what I'm telling you. So why wouldn't
You're not seeing my point at all. What I'm trying to say is I think Davis Webb isn't coming up in conversation as much as because Eli Manning is still the main fucking, like, oh, is he still pissed? Are we going to trade him? Oh, we'll just keep him.
Would you rather put your luck on Webb that you've never seen and just go like, we'll get a good running back that could be great or could not? Or would you rather draft like a quarterback?
And what if he's a bust too, just like countless other fucking quarterbacks
correct?
have been
But
busts?
wouldn't you rather have Webb and Darnold or whoever you get pick?
Well, now you got to think the Browns are going to pick Darnold since they're not probably going to pick Barkley now,
Well,
right?
I don't know. We'll see you in the draft party. Should we do a live draft party?
We might have to.
The problem with that is my dad's coming, Poinsettia's coming.
Yeah, we shouldn't go live.
But it's not going to be a
much.
big party. It'll probably
Yeah, but I mean, we're gonna want to pay attention as well. I mean,
Well, we'll do it live, and then it'll be what it is. The listen or don't listen. It'll be
if we can have 4 mics by then and just have like me, your dad.
I don't think anyone else will be there.
Yeah, but you got to think though too. Like we're gonna want to watch it and have a good time, not like pay attention to the podcast.
Yeah, but you know how much in between? Like, there's plenty of time.
I'm down.
We'll think about it.
We're 100. Well, by the way, to let you guys know, we're going live for opening day of Major League Baseball, March 29th.
Who you guys playing again?
Blue Jays. Is that it? Blue Jays. I think it's a Thursday.
If anyone could get me a Blue Jays jersey, I'd appreciate that.
Cocksucker. remember Jeff in that text? He's like, "Yeah, I'm down to come to." Yeah, Daddy Diddles is coming on for the live feed for the morning after, Phil, baby.
Dude, if the Mets win that opening day and you guys get like down 2 runs, look the fuck out, dude. You're in trouble.
Well, we'll probably stream it on I'll probably bring my laptop or something. We'll stream it and then we'll have in the corner with the sound
I think.
off,
See,
we'll
all right. Here's
bullshit.
the deal. I understand this podcast room, and we'll get back to quarterbacks in a sec. In a situation like that, we pop this shit downstairs in front of the big screen, 100%. It'll take a little effort, but fuck it, dude. We want that big screen there, baby. I'm not trying to watch a game on a little fugazi.
It's not even the Mets game though.
I don't care. It's opening day. See, that's how unpassionate you are about baseball. You call yourself a Yankee fan? You don't give a shit.
Dude, I literally watch like 3 baseball games a year. It's you know what happens?
Exactly. I watch all of them.
Every time I'm like, dude, I really do like baseball a lot, but I'm just like, oh, I'll catch the next game. And 162 games later, I'm like, season's over, man.
See, you gotta get
and the playoffs come in, I'm like, oh, all right.
Dude, you get in like I remember 2000.
I didn't mean to touch your foot there.
We touch foots all the time, man.
Footsie. And you moved all weird and awkwardly. Like, I'm not gay.
No, I was actually literally moving at that point. Swear to God.
How straight of you.
How straight of me. You get into it like we should be talking about baseball, but dude, when I watch every game every year. If I'm at work, I have it on the radio or I have it on TV. So yeah, I'm not really watching, but I watch every game every year, unless they start sucking like the last 2 months. I'm like,
Yeah, it probably gets rough.
But
I am gonna watch a lot more baseball this
do
year.
you have to do? It's so addicting. Like there's not like football is number one, obviously, and if you like hockey, it's so much more exciting. But there's nothing better than like fucking you're down a run. You got
people
2
who
men
like
on.
hockey don't like sports.
Yeah, well, fuck them. The sports
You know what I mean?
fans that actually like hockey that are cool people.
There are. But then there's people that are like, haven't liked sports their entire lives and just started to randomly like hockey, and they're like, oh, go Devils. And you're like, God damn, you're annoying. Just had to throw that out there.
So point
let's get back to all right, let's get back to football.
Let me quick point.
Opening day, I don't know if we
You're
should
going to
be
love it, dude.
downstairs.
And Kristen, she's like, when we first started dating, she's like, really? Another Mets game? We have to watch baseball. It's so fucking boring. I was like, well, I'm here. I'm watching. You can fuck off somewhere else. I don't care what you do, right? So she started watching all the games, and all of a sudden she's like, "Oh my God!" Like the reason I love baseball is the pitching, like just good pitching, like the fact that you can throw a ball, like Jerry Smiley throws a fucking 94-mile-per-hour fucking slot. Like I love pitching. Anyway, you start watching it, all of a sudden it's gonna click, and you go, "Oh my God, it's so good." But anyway, back to football.
Like I said, I plan.
You
to
guys need to
watch
draft a quarterback, dude. I'm telling you, man. I'd rather have. All right, so you have Webb that it could be a bust, could be not. Same with a first round pick. Correct. I believe you there. But why not have 2 of those? Up your chances. Running back's not going to do you anything, man. You have no offensive line anyway. You don't. I hear if he's Adrian Peterson, I'll fucking. This is on. It's recorded. I'll be fucking my face. Be like, I'm a dick. Here's Adrian. He's better than Adrian Peterson.
I don't know. I just feel like Eli's gonna.
If you don't have a, Eli's been so bad the past 3 years.
I want to say 60-40, 60% not his fault.
That's
and
fine.
not 3 years. Last year or
Come
2.
on, dude.
Dude, 3 years ago, him and McAdoo were fucking. When he was the offensive coordinator, he was fucking great. He was insane. That's why they were like, all right, we'll have McAdoo be the head coach. And look what that turned out to be. First year McAdoo head coach was fucking great because they got that ridiculous
signed
defense.
all that defense. And then defense
and
was
then
like,
also-
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no.
Which is bullshit. Same thing with fucking Muhammad Wilkerson, man. So the first 2 years.
Did you hear about that shit that fucking guy saying that he has drinking problem or whatever?
I like him now. Again, if he has a drink problem, that's cool.
You didn't hear this?
No.
Who's that guy that fucking douchebag pile of shit reporter that like reports for the Jets all the time.
All of them. Manish Mehta is the worst.
Yes. Look, this asshole tweets. He's like, and you know what the best thing was? Boomer and Gio had him on, and I'll go into that in a second. Manish Mehta posted a thing. He's like, I don't know why Muhammad Wilkerson's down on Bourbon Street right now with his alcohol problem. The Saints shouldn't pick him up. Or
Manish Mehta is the worst. If you follow him on Twitter, I will punch you in the cunt.
He is a cocksucker, that guy, dude. Dude, so Boomer
He's
and
not
Gio...
a cocksucker. He is, but he's also just awful.
Dude, Boomer and Gio had him on, and it was great. They were literally like, before he's coming on, he's like, yeah, we think this is bullshit. It was a total personal attack towards Muhammad Wilkerson. It was totally uncalled for and shouldn't have happened, but we're going to have him on in 5 minutes. And I'm like, driving to work. I'm like, thank God I'm not at work yet. I can't wait to hear this. And all they did was just rip into him, and he was just like, well, Boomer, like, I don't, you can say what you want, and I respect your opinion, but this is from multiple people.
Here's the best.
He's like, I've never heard it. I'm Boomer fucking Esiason. I never heard it. What the fuck are you talking about? He's like,
here's the best part about that, dude. So here's why Manish Mehta is such a cunt. Not only is he wrong all the time.
Cunt is the perfect fucking word for this guy, dude. It really is.
So he consistently comes on Boomer and Gio. Well, Boomer and Gio, I don't know if this is his first time or not, but he used to come on Boomer.
It may be. Gio always started a couple
Dude, he used to come on Boomer and Carton all the time, and Carton would be like, you're fucking retarded. Like, Carton would, like, and Carton level rip him.
Yeah.
And he's, Carton would be like, yeah, dude. And Carton would, like, hang up on him, like, all sorts of shit. And he kept coming on. Because this guy loves attention. That's all his douchebaggery is about.
You could tell.
Yeah, 100%.
It's
Who cares if Muhammad Wilkerson is drunk? We're drunk. Well, I'm a drunk. I'm trying to get you to be a drunk. You have the girlfriend, you work and stuff, but...
It's not her. It's way more work's fault.
Yeah, he's a cunt. Fuck him. You know?
I'm trying to like think of something to add to it, but I mean, he's a cunt. That's the worst thing he could be.
Worst thing.
That's it.
Yeah, but so here's the thing with Wilkerson. Dude, like I said, the first 2 years, he was fucking amazing. Like, people were like... They're like, dude, he's like J.J. Watt-esque. That was like a thing going around. And then we signed...
He's a guard or a tackle?
He's defensive lineman. And he would...
Well, he's the inside or the outside. I'm sorry, guard or end. That's what I meant.
Correct. He was kind of realistically, if he was 3-4, he'd be a nose tackle.
Or no, or is it tackle and end?
Yes.
Okay. So they reverse it on fucking on offense. I don't know why. Why I do that?
Confuse us.
Confusing fat guys, man.
So yeah, he'd be a tackle.
I drank the Bozo beer today. I could barely drive home.
So the Jets played a 3-4, and they would switch a 4-3 all the time. So it was the old Oakland Raiders. What they call that? Like the 4-5. I forget what the defense was called.
I do vaguely remember what you're talking about from playing Madden.
So they switch. Like we have a 4-3, we have a 3-4. Sometimes we have 5 dudes on the line. Like we switch. So we rotate it. We have a great defensive line. You guys got Snacks. Back we had Snacks, Williams, and fucking who we just traded to Seattle? Sheldon Richardson and that line was retarded. And he was so good. People are like, dude, he's a good player.
Even when you guys sucked, nobody was running on you guys. I remember that.
Nobody, dude.
Yeah.
Nobody. And then all of a sudden, they're like, all right, we're signed. I forget the number we signed him for, but it was retarded. Like a good number. And then all of a sudden...
I'm pulling up more.
No, that's fine. And the year after, it was like, he's like, oh, cool, man. And he sucked ever since. I hate that, dude. Either retire with your money, like,
don't waste people's time.
It's such bullshit. I'm like, come on, please don't be one of those guys who gets money and then stops playing.
That's exactly what happened.
And you can't say that because like it's not a report that came out. You stopped playing or whatever. Like, but that's what the fuck happened.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's
or maybe he just got the money and Manish Mehta's right. He just did a bunch of coke, got wasted.
Yeah.
And couldn't perform anymore. I don't know. He should have done coke on the field. He would have been playing much better.
Bill Burr talks about baseball players doing coke. You don't think it helped them see the ball? Like, I'm ready to hit. Jimmy Graham going to the Packers. First time the Packers decide to help out Aaron Rodgers at the tight end position since, I don't know, ever.
Now, here's the thing about Jimmy Graham. Does he come back? Because he sucked in Seattle.
He was great last year.
It was his first year where he...
He was only there for like 2 or 3 years. He definitely had a great year.
You won't say great, like
For a tight end, yes.
so top.
He's a tight end. You're used to him being the Saints with Drew Brees getting like 25 touchdowns a year.
But
that ain't tight end shit.
Weren't you expecting that though? When he came to Seattle,
Yeah, I mean, Russell Wilson
was
Drew
he a
Brees?
top 10 tight end last year?
Oh yeah,
I would say
positive.
yeah. Was he a top 5? I don't think so.
I'd have to put some numbers in front of me.
I don't think so.
He was really good. He was definitely really good. The first 2 or 3 games, I remember posting statuses on Facebook because I drafted Jimmy G as my number 1 tight end last year in fantasy.
Jimmy G. Never forget Jeff to go. Jimmy G, man. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know why I call him Jimmy G, but
Jimmy G.
He's fucking sexy.
He's fucking touching his dick under a table. Jimmy G,
First
man.
2 or 3 weeks, because I think he was only in Seattle for 2 years. I was like posting statuses. I was like, you fucking bum, Jimmy Graham, you fucking faggot, you suck. And then all of a sudden, like week 3 or 4, it was like, all right, he kicked it on and he was fucking killing.
Yeah, but I don't
touchdown
think he was
every game, every other game.
Top 5 last year.
We got to hit numbers, but I'm telling you, I think he was better than you think he was.
It's definitely possible.
And I'm pretty sure he was in the Pro Bowl last year.
Really? He was Pro Bowl last year? Well, all right. So what the
red zone? I think he did a lot of red zone shit last year.
What the NFC?
It's a tight end though, man.
No.
If you were saying as a wide receiver, I'd understand.
No, I understand, but
3 year, $30 million. He's getting $10 million a year.
yeah. So that's all right. So that's what I'm saying. Like when you're Jimmy Graham and the Saints, and you're fucking literally just pulling in numbers. When they traded him to the Seahawks, like.
But
as
I don't
a
think
fan,
he wanted to go, right? Like,
no, he didn't want to
go.
go.
The Saints loved, dude. I remember looking at Jimmy Graham's stats last year.
Well, he
when I
was
had him on
pissed at the
fantasy.
Saints because he got franchise tagged, and they were like, "Well, you're a tight end." He's like, "Yeah, but I put receiver money, so you need to give me the fucking $17 million instead of
Dude,
the
like 20 something touchdowns one year. I looked a tight fucking end, dude.
Brod's calling again.
Keep it on this time. See what happens.
Yeah, it's cool. But you actually are on the podcast at the time. What's up?
Right against the mic, buddy.
Hi.
No.
What's going on?
Sean's guilt tripping me.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna. He said I'll definitely be here by 10. I mean, Pat already landed, so I'm just gonna wait and I'm gonna have
Dan
one drink
has
and then I'll
landed.
go home.
All right.
I'm doing some other shit in the office anyway.
All right. Well, we're pretty much too hammered to drive.
Yeah, I figured as much. I just
So-
want to let you know I was gonna be home a little later.
Okay,
I'll
just
let them
let them know. I'll text them, but be like, they're doing a podcast, and we're supposed to do 20 minutes. We're an hour and 20 now.
I'm not ready to stop yet.
Talking about.
Football. Are you ready for some football?
Actually talking about something.
Wednesday night podcast.
What'd you say, babe?
Morning after pill. Shots lights. Morning after. All right, so we're back. But yeah, finishing up with Jimmy Graham. Sexy.
I'm still clear. I'll master
First
that.
couple
I'll
weeks,
master
Jimmy
it.
Graham looked like a bum. They did not love him in Seattle. I know what you're saying. He wasn't what he was doing. But dude, Drew fucking Brees, man, he's a touchdown machine. It's so.
That was the offensive coordinator's fault. They're like, oh, we got this great tight end. They made him like block more, and like they didn't use him like
in the red zone. They started to.
Yeah, the red zone, but
he got to a point where he was getting like a touchdown a game. I feel like
in Seattle and New England, the way they used those guys were like fucking. They were their main targets, and that's why Amendola and fucking all those guys were good, because you have Jimmy Graham or fucking
Gronkowski.
Gronkowski romped the middle, dude.
Or Rob. I called him Ron.
Ron
Hey, Ron.
Gronkowski.
Where's your mustache and your porno tape?
Like, you can't, like, you have to concentrate on that. Like, you literally cannot. It's not like a wide receiver or you have a cornerback and a safety help on the tough guy. It's like, all right, well, we could do that, but then Gronkowski or Graham come out the middle. It's like, they're not doing routes. They're just running straight.
Why are you acting as if Gronkowski and Graham are on the same team?
They're on the same level as
Okay,
like a
that's what you're
tight
saying.
end.
Okay.
So like, was that I sound sorry? They just the level of
you were
tight
making it
ends.
seem like they were both in the Patriots front. I was like, what?
No, the way the Patriots and the Seahawks used them was just insane. Like, they were just this big ass 6'3",
Graham might have
6'4".
been faster though, huh? I feel like Gronkowski,
Well,
isn't
Gronkowski
so
was
fast,
bigger.
but he's a monster.
They're
It's
fucking
hard to take him
huge.
down. He catches everything.
And they're having like middle linebackers try and cover him wrong. They can't
Yeah.
keep up with them.
Yeah,
so you have
no.
so then all right, you put the safety on them or the nickel cornerback on 'em. Wrong, because they're too small. They can keep up. Yeah, they can knock a pass down. They ain't tackling that dude.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, dude, when the Patriots with Gronkowski and fucking was that fucking dude Hernandez.
The guy who fucking
That
killed
year,
people.
oh my god, dude, those two of them. It was like, oh, we're covering Gronk, and then Hernandez goes slide up.
You know what? You bring this up. Just a quick question for the folks. Maybe they can answer at home. Think about it. I wonder if Hernandez never killed those people like a fucking retard.
Oh, he definitely did. Come on, dude.
Well, no, I'm saying I wonder like if he didn't do that, and if he like stayed good, I wonder if like the Patriots would have kept Gronk. Think about how often the Patriots cycle players that they don't like. You could be so good, and you're like, "Oh, the Patriots release blah blah blah," and you're like, "What the? Why?"
there was a great. So
They just never give a shit, dude. They
the
cut anyone.
funniest quote I ever heard. Like, it wasn't funny and a joke funny, but like a football joke funny. I was listening to Joan Evan today, and
That was afternoon on CBS or fucking.
WFAN.
Yeah.
Just for a little bit, just get a little football in me. And they had some football insider. I forget his name. They were talking about all the moves and blah, blah, blah. And
Rappaport?
it might have been Mike. It actually might have been.
That guy that dropped off. Did you hear about him dropping off someone's radio show and they freaked out?
No, but
pretty
that
good.
actually might have been him.
Ian Rappaport. He's on like everything.
So, so the Patriots lost a lot of players. So they lost Malcolm Butler. They lost Amendola. They lost that guard or tackle that went to you guys.
Tackle.
They and
Nate Sutter.
I'm missing people. Like, they lost a decent amount of people. And Joe Beningo, he's so furious with the Jets. He's the most diehard Jets fan ever. And he just goes, so they lost this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Let me ask you a serious question. Does it matter?
Like they're the only team in the NFL where you can say that because it really fucking doesn't.
He's like, do you think it's going to affect him? And the guy was like, like,
No,
I guess
it's
not.
gonna. It's not gonna.
It's bullshit. I can't wait till Tom Brady gets killed. So was he? He's like 40 now.
I think 41. I think he's gonna turn.
I cannot wait until like Hidamaka Sue like leg kicks him or something. Oh,
Is he back to? Is he staying on the Dolphins?
No, they released him.
Oh, so where's he going?
There was
He
a couple.
was back in this list. Let me go.
Yeah,
back
there
to-
was a couple places he was look at. What Adam Schefter said, but there was two suitors for him, and he's all about the money. Doesn't care about the rings. He just wants the money. I forget the two teams.
I know it's not mentioned on this list, so fuck me.
Let's look at the Twitter.
Yeah, so when you're looking for that, Deion Lewis, I don't remember hearing much about him until last year, but he already became a hot commodity, and now he went to the Titans. Running back from the Patriots.
Yeah.
But the Patriots are weird with running backs. They let go of Blunt, and he was a touchdown machine. He
know.
had like 19
He would have been a first round
fucking
pick if he didn't knock that kid out on the sidelines.
Who, Blunt?
Yeah, you remember Blunt punching that kid? So
What kid?
I don't remember his name. It was a college game, so they were all shaking hands, and he just fucking clocked this guy, destroyed this kid, clocked him.
I guess he was...
It was after a
Blunt's
game.
a mean-looking motherfucker. I wouldn't want to get hit
but
by
dude,
him.
Dude, he would have been a first round pick. He dropped to like the fourth or fifth. Fact check me if you want, but he dropped a shitload, and the Patriots picked him up.
And what does that even show? Because he was so good with the Patriots, man. Just every touchdown, I feel like, was him or Brady. He had so many touchdowns 2 years ago on the Patriots, dude.
I mean, he wasn't the best running back.
And the
but
Eagles, like, I feel like didn't utilize him too well, but they won the Super Bowl. So what can I even say about them?
that's true. But yeah, dude, look at the video. He just punched the shit out of somebody.
That's pretty funny. So let's keep looking here. We have. Didn't Julius Peppers sign another year?
Yeah, with the
Panthers.
yeah. How old is he, dude? He's fucking old. Remember how good he was with
Late 30s. That's all it says here.
Fuck, what was Julius Pepper's like original team? I can't remember. It's not the Panthers. It was
The Bears?
yes, absolutely. It was the Bears.
He was on the Bears for a long time, right?
He was fucking retarded.
The Jaguars, I remember this. Jaguars signed Marcus Lee for like, oh my God, 4 years, $38 million. Well, that's actually not terrible.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah. Josh McCown of the Jets, we already talked about that.
I love it, man.
Oh, Josh Brown, that's somewhat of a notable signing. I guess we could talk about because Jack's been just sitting here like,
He went to Ravens, right? Him and
Josh
another
Brown's
like
pretty good though.
Yeah, but him and another like one of the I forget the name of the receiver. They signed two of them.
Yeah.
Josh Brown, and someone else. So we're like good receivers, but like they weren't like tops.
With
but it's
receivers, sometimes it gets to a point where it's like, all right, they're all huge, jacked, athletic black dudes that can fucking jump 6 feet in the air and catch a football. It gets to a point where like, are you going to throw to him or not?
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? Like,
and
I remember Josh Brown having like, because there was a lot of injuries with wide receivers on the Cardinals last year. I remember every now and then he would fucking have these huge games. I'd be like, dude, I got to pick this motherfucker up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's hit or miss.
Yeah, but that's sometimes it doesn't come down to like how good someone is. It just comes down to like who they're playing for, the coaching, the offensive fucking plan, like any of that. You know what I mean? I mean, Josh Brown or John Brown is actually there was a Josh Brown too, right?
He was a kicker, Josh Brown.
I'm thinking maybe there's John somebody else in the Cardinals. I'm thinking there's. We'll move on.
Joe Biden.
Anyways, John Brown's probably going to be the number one on fucking the Ravens because their receiving core is absolute garbage.
What?
And they're fucking. What do you mean? What?
The Raiders?
Ravens.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, dog.
I thought you said the Raiders.
The
I was
fucking
like, come
Tate
on.
and Crabtree.
I understand where you just talk about the Ravens. I've been drinking people.
Okay, McKinnon. I know the Jets were looking at McKinnon, but it looks like the Niners signed him.
Who the
Jerick McKinnon,
the guard or center?
the running back, Jerick McKinnon.
Oh,
I don't know who you were. It's okay. I have a list in front of my face. I say dumb stuff all the time. But no, yeah, I heard. I could have swore either today or yesterday the Jets were like really looking into McKinnon, but apparently they signed 4 years, $30 million to the.
yeah, we don't.
I thought Hyde is better than McKinnon. Why would they let go of Hyde?
I don't know.
I think
The Niners are the only team that's picked up more players than the Jets.
Browns.
You think? How many people have they picked up?
That's why I was so pissed earlier in the beginning of this podcast when we started talking about football. The Browns picked up a lot of people, dude. That GM is going ape shit. I just can't remember any of them.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing. It's ape shit until the draft.
Would you want Carlos Hyde or Jerick McKinnon? I'm telling you Carlos Hyde all day.
Carlos
Hyde was fucking great for the Niners.
As far as I know here's the problem. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
All I know is fantasy stats now. I watch football. I watch a lot of games. Dude, like 6 years ago, before the parties at my place, I watched every game, every highlight show.
Yeah.
And I knew everything. Now it's just like,
You get so
fuck,
hammered.
it's 4 o'clock. We're so hammered.
Can't even watch your team play football. I almost never remember any Giants games. I fucking, if I'm at your house, I drink during them. I like forget. I go the next day. I'm like, did the Giants win?
Well, luckily the Jets, like they suck. They always put the Jets at 1 o'clock or Monday, Thursday, or Sunday night. Like they're never at 4 o'clock. So it's perfect. So I'm like eating a bacon, egg, and cheese.
That is pretty cool.
I'm like drinking a beer. I'm
Opening the day, dude. There's nothing better than Sunday morning waking up after Saturday partying at your house. We wake up at like 12:30. We're like, dude, we need to get a sandwich.
You know what's great about my new apartment or apartment
Townhouse.
I own this place, nigga.
Townhouse, son.
Dude, like half the people are not gonna show up. Like it's literally gonna be like me, you, Tim Cooney.
I guess my girlfriend. She's gonna
every Sunday. Like points that will show up.
Willie.
He will. He'll show up, yeah. But like you one of those random stragglers that I love all you guys. Love when you come party. But it's gonna be like a core group. Like my dad's gonna show up. The reason my dad stopped showing up was because obviously his new job, but he's like, it's like I'm working too much and you have 3 fucking cats now. Can't breathe. There's people everywhere.
Yeah, but the podcast room's his place to stay.
Podcast room, baby. He's got his own room. So it's gonna be like me, you, my dad, points at Cooney, and Tim Cooney. I'm not being racist. That's his last name. It's Tim Cooney, and like I'm sure Ken will show up if he shares their episodes. Otherwise, not allowed in this house.
Dude, Kaepernick's on this list, but he still doesn't have any team that's going to sign him. So why is he?
Did we ever finish that? Oh, here's what I wanted to talk about the Kaepernick thing. So everyone gets mad because he kneeled in bloody blinds against our freedom and whatever, and the troops, and he had the pigs on his socks, so he was against the cops, right?
He did that?
Yeah, he had long socks that had pigs on it with police hats. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm pissed about all of that.
Yeah, but
you know what?
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, like I've never said pig in my life, referring to a cop. Yeah. Like,
some cops can be dicks.
Yeah, and I totally understand that. But like,
some people can be dicks.
But here's the deal: like, if you're gonna try to maturely fight for a purpose, you think? I mean, like I said, I'm not like trying to go way overboard here, but you think fucking Martin Luther King Jr. did something like that? That disrespectful? That like, you know what I mean? You think Malcolm X did something like I don't.
You look brown. You make brown gumbo.
Like
Malcolm X. R.I.P. Dave Chappelle's show. Continue.
I'm not trying to go too crazy, but it's just like, I don't know, man. And then like the Ravens are actually interested in you because fucking Flacco's fucking down at the beginning of the season last year and shit. And then your stupid cunt fucking girlfriend posts some shitty racist picture of Ray.
And then you get signed.
Not fuck with Ray Lewis, you dumb fucking cunt.
Motherfucker killed the dude.
And he got away with it
and became it.
And won a Super Bowl.
Dude, not only did they win the Super Bowl, he was the MVP, defensive, right? Or he was the MVP.
Wasn't he?
Dude, when was the last time there was defensive MVP?
Good fucking question. It's just like, dude,
how
do you let your girlfriend do that? My girlfriend does that, and like, how does he not see that as like his girlfriend fucking his career over?
You're also forgetting the fact that my numbers might be wrong here, but Colin Kaepernick had an option which he declined.
Yeah, I do know. I do know that. I do that.
So I think it was like 10 million.
It might have been more.
Yeah,
I think it might have been more.
I'm just gonna go with 10 million
because he signed a pretty good deal with the Niners after that Super Bowl year.
He declined. We'll just say 10 million.
He thought he was the shit and he was going to get mad money, but he
declined it.
Dude, he's such a fucking distraction. Everybody he is getting blackballed 100%. Every single owner's like, I'm not dealing with that on my team. Like, that's 100% fact. Like, you cannot deny that. Nobody will ever admit it because it's fucking illegal, I guess. But I'm not really sure. I don't.
Well, the argument is like all the players, like who was that Cowboys linebacker who like beat his wife and like shot something.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of people that have done shitty, done shitty stuff, and they get acquitted or they get let go or whatever,
and they get signed.
Ray Lewis killing a guy, then coming back. Yeah,
there's so many players that punch a woman or shoot someone or.
But here's it: as fucked up as it sounds, nobody's talking about it after. Nobody's spending all their time talking about it. Colin Kaepernick was the main story of the NFL like the past fucking 2 years. It's such a distraction. Nobody wants it on their team.
And that's the thing.
Nobody wants it on
their
team.
If Colin Kaepernick was fucking Tom Brady, 100% he would be signed. 100%.
I don't think he's great, but he's not.
No. I'm saying if Colin Kaepernick was on Tom Brady's level, 100% he'd be on a football team right now.
But think about
if Tom Brady kneeled during an anthem.
Think about
you don't think anyone would sign him?
Think about how many quarterbacks that are garbage that got signed last year over him.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
What do you mean? What are you saying? You're not making sense.
No. I'm saying if Tom Brady knelt during the anthem,
At this
And he
point,
was a free
at this
agency.
point, 5 fucking Super Bowl wins. He's Tom fucking Brady. No shit.
That's what I'm saying. Someone.
But you know how many like journeyman horse shit quarterbacks got signed last year over fucking Kaepernick?
Yeah.
And I don't. And I wouldn't want Kaepernick.
We're both agreeing with each other, but we have to yell at each other. We're just saying.
Oh, pickles are refrigerated.
Here's my thing. Kristen always, because she's a liberal, but she's a cool liberal. If you can make those, it's hard to do.
I guess. I mean, you're dating her. You bought a house with her.
So everyone bitches about Colin Kaepernick. You should have the right to kneel and blah blah blah. And the Marines are pissed and the cops are pissed. Listen, I get all that. Here's my thing. Here's why I'm pissed about it. I have a lot of cop friends. I have a lot of Army, Marine, Navy, you name it, friends.
Air Force.
In the service, friends.
Don't forget the lazy guys.
Captain Corduroy.
Chair Force.
I have all friends with that. And here's why I'm pissed about Colin Kaepernick. Okay?
Okay.
Freedom of speech. Protest. Go ahead. Okay? If you're a cunt, stop being a cunt. But the reason I'm pissed is because it wasn't yeah, I understand why he was protesting, but it fucked football for me. So I love football. Love it. I love listening to the pregame, the postgame, the halftime show. I love watching I can watch the Cleveland Browns play the fucking Jacksonville Jaguars and enjoy the shit out of that.
Yeah.
Right? I love it. I fucking love football.
And now every single radio show, sports show, football analyst show, everything was all about fucking Kaepernick fucking kneeling.
I love sports radio. During the week, it's Monday. Yeah, let's talk about the losses and the wins.
Yeah.
And then it's Wednesday. Let's talk about.
Lost all of that.
Yeah, let's talk about all this. And then Friday, it's like, oh yeah, let's make our picks.
Football
and let's
Friday,
talk about
baby. Football
Friday. And guess the fuck what? We lost it. Every time I went NFL Network, oh yeah, it's a pregame. It's fucking Saturday. Colin Kaepernick, and this guy, bloody Nelton, bloody. Fuck you. I don't care about your protests. Do it somewhere the fuck else. I want to watch football. I want football. I want pregame football. I want postgame football. Football. That's what it's about. God, you ruined the game, Colin Kaepernick, you dumb cunt. I don't care about your political stance. I don't care about any of that shit. You ruined football, and that's why I'm pissed at you. It's not because of your political stance. Whatever. I could get pissed about that too, probably. But as far as it goes, you fucked up football. Oh, the ratings dropped. I wonder why.
Yeah.
It pisses me off, dude.
Yeah, but
much. Like, come on, like, fuck you.
Yeah, but my thing is along the same lines, but it more has to do with the fact that, like, yes, you are considered a famous person in this country.
I know I am, but yeah.
God, not you. Oh, God. I wish, because then our podcast would be famous.
God, it's not me.
He's a famous person, so he has this pedestal to step on and talk about and show and speak what he believes in. And
which is fine. That's how it goes.
And I understand.
If you're not being violent, that's great.
Exactly. And I understand. And I very much agree with that, too, because there's people who fucking go nuts and they, like, loot and destroy
they
cities.
just like
they're
violence.
Like, we
believe in something.
This guy got shot, so we're going to set our city on fire and kill more people and rob from our local businesses that are trying to keep our city alive. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Anyways, I don't even want to get on that because, Jesus Christ, that's way too much politics. But what I'm saying is, if I were to show up to work tomorrow, and in the middle of our morning meeting, when we talk about all of our clients, everything that's going on, and I got out of my seat and took a knee the whole entire meeting, guess what would happen at the end of the meeting?
You'd be fired.
They'd be like, hey, Dan, come in my office. Yeah, you're a fucking idiot, and you're fired, and you're a moron. Get the hell out of here. This doesn't need to be at work. This is the workplace. No matter what you want to say,
dude.
Yes, he's a distraction. These people get paid millions upon millions of fucking dollars to play a football game. And I know it's hard work, and I know it's physically demanding.
And a lot of them have brain trauma Like a lot of them, it's a
And now
war,
CTE,
dude.
they're fucking killing
Yeah, you get
themselves.
fucked up, dude.
I understand that, and I get that, and they didn't know the risk. Now they know the risk. Guess what? Now they know the risk. Doctors are looking them in the face. Hey, buddy, you're 20 years old. If you play football, you're probably going to die when you're 40. And you know what they say to the doctor? Fuck you, dude. I'm going to make $200 million, and my life's going to rule. I'm going to fuck 300 chicks, and my life's going to be great. But guess what, dude? You are being employed by a football team.
Right.
You have millions of dollars to go travel to different countries.
Somewhere else.
Have your
Millions
own
of dollars
protest.
to
Why does it
start a
have to be in the football field? It doesn't. He's doing it to be a cocksucker.
You
Dude,
think-
his girlfriend's fucking posting shitty racist memes. He's fucking doing shit. Dude, I didn't even know about that sock thing. When you told me that sock thing, that
Yeah.
got me fucking fired up.
Here's the funny thing.
Like, I've never said pig before, but like, why do you have to do that? Like, you're being a douche,
Let me
dude.
say this because it's funny. It's perfect. So when Colin Kaepernick, when they went to the Super Bowl and blah blah blah, he was good for like a year after or whatever. He didn't say shit. The second he starts sucking,
Yeah.
all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, I'm taking a kneel. I'm doing this. I'm doing this."
See, that
Like,
I might
dude-
disagree with you on because there weren't nearly as many fucking, or there at least wasn't as much publicity about African Americans getting shot so goddamn much by cops at the time. Like 100% there weren't. I remember I've been on Facebook the past like decade because it's all over the internet.
Fair enough.
When like you could just tell, you go on Facebook, all of a sudden you just see the same person posting the same video, but the same poor black guy that got shot in the face.
We figured
Not
it out,
all of them
man.
poor, because some of them are reaching in their fucking pants to pull a gun out. I'd fucking shoot him too if I'm a cop and I have a family to go home to.
We figured it out, man. It's not the cops' fault. It's not the people's fault. Colin Kaepernick, man. He started sucking. Cops just started shooting people.
We're leaving that in.
Of course we're leaving that.
Dude, that's actually really funny, man.
That's a great
That should be
joke.
like shots for like
That's a
new
great
slogan.
joke, dude. Yeah, but
African Americans started getting shot by cops because Kaepernick started
it started with
sucking.
Colin Kaepernick.
Oh God, that's
Because all the white cops were like, "You ruined football."
Thank God no one listens to our podcast. Otherwise, they're probably get
That we should probably take out.
No,
But
I'll
anyway,
leave it at
dude, it's fucking, it's bullshit, man.
That's a
Bring
joke.
it somewhere else. Like, dude, like,
plain and simple. Plain and simple.
if
You don't need
you
to do it.
have an actual fact and you want to protest about it, go for it, dude.
You have millions of dollars to go do it whenever you want, wherever you want. You don't need.
If
Plain
you're gonna-
and simple, I think it's disrespectful to do what he like. I know why he was doing it because it was like a number one way to get attention. I get that. I do understand that.
Of course. Yeah, because
but
he,
here's
he
the
was
deal,
dealing
like,
for the
you had
cause,
to do
and there
it-
were so many shootings, and
But you
he
had to
knelt
do
for
it in such a disrespectful way. You know what I mean? That's just me. Like, I understand his point of view. He's like, hey, I'm over here. Me and other African Americans are getting fucking shot all the time by cops. It's like obvious that it's almost only us, which isn't necessarily true, but for the most part, I think it's pretty true.
It's pretty true, but you're
But
right.
it's like, I don't know, like, what? There's so many other ways you could do it. I feel like he did everything in the most dickish way to like.
Yeah,
everything was
100%.
vindictive with him. That's the perfect word. Everything I felt like was vindictive. It wasn't done the right way. There wasn't.
You think? Let me say this. I'm asking you. I'm not.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
If Colin
I hate him, and it's always funny.
If Colin Kaepernick goes into Times Square and takes a kneel, do you think there's more or less press coverage?
There might be the same amount of press coverage initially, but it doesn't last and get drawn out and ruin football.
100%.
Like it did.
But if he did that,
Ruin football coverage, I should say.
if he did that, it would have been like, all right, he's standing up for this cause or whatever he believes in, which is fine. And he's, we get it. And the media blows shit out of proportion anyway. But like, he didn't have a level, dude. Like do you think the random, I'm getting so mad. The random Joe goes, fucking shit.
Who works like 60, 70 hours a week, 2 jobs, has kids that you can
And you
barely
have this
afford to
dumb
feed.
cunt who refused 10 million. We'll have to look up the numbers, and we're probably wrong.
I think it's more than 10 million. I want to say it's in
But we're
between
stuck.
10 and
We're
20.
going 10 million. This dumb cunt just kneeled, so he refused the money. He's like, "Oh, I opt out and don't have a job." Now I'm complaining. Like, that's gonna piss everyone off.
If you quit your job, unemployment isn't paying you. You know what I mean? Okay, so what are you feeling bad about? You decided to quit your job. You're acting like an asshole. You wonder why nobody's fucking hiring. And I'm not saying he's an asshole because he kneeled for something he believes in the cause that I absolutely agree with.
He's an asshole in a situation.
He didn't need to do it the way... I'm telling you right now, dude. Get me on fucking... Is this recording? Get me on fucking tape right now. If my girlfriend... If my girlfriend...
Bridget, you're on lock, baby.
She's going to beat me up for this. No, here's the deal. If I had a girlfriend that fucked my career like that, when the Ravens were actually looking at him...
Okay.
When the Ravens were actually looking at him... And then right around that time, she posts that fucking meme about like Ray Lewis and the guy with the green mile like hugging each other or whatever the fuck it was. I would go up to my girlfriend and be like, yo, if I wasn't about to get arrested because I'm famous, I would beat the shit out of you. Ruin my entire fucking career. Like, I'm already trying to fight for something I believe in while trying to keep my job, and you go and
Bridget,
do that, you
he
dumb
would never
cunt.
beat you up.
What's the defense on that? No, she'd whoop my ass. What is the defense on that? All right, hey, you're kneeling during the American anthem, extremely disrespectful to our country and our flag and the people that fight for that freedom, even though there's way more politics that goes into it, minus the fact that, plain and simple, don't fucking do that, it's disrespectful. We're going even further than that. What is it about that? What about that meme that your stupid cunt girlfriend posted is going to help you or help any situation? That doesn't stick up for African American rights or racism against African Americans getting shot by cops. If anything, it's fucking racist.
Let me do it. Let me drop a good joke. I want to try it.
Don't make me have to cut something, dude. I don't want to edit anything.
You haven't cut anything. So Roger Goodell was just jerking off, right? Watching the fucking ratings on the Super Bowl and fucking just jerking it.
Coming in his own mouth?
Yeah, just, it's like, oh, fucking, like, I forget the stats, like, opening day football, like, fucking makes World Series baseball look like a fucking, like a little tiny speck. Right?
Yeah, it's for the most part, it's
true.
It's football. It's all about football.
So he's just jerking off. He's like, yeah, we're beating fucking World Series.
About the nut in his own mouth.
I'm about to nut. Colin Kaepernick takes knee. Oh no.
I'm about to come.
My balls hurt. My balls hurt. And all of a sudden, everybody, dude, you can go online. Just, I'm not watching football anymore. Dude, just dropped. Goodell fucking got blue balled so hard.
He sucks too, though. I remember.
I hear you on that.
Fighting for healthcare for life in a private jet and like $65 million a year or whatever. Then again, at the same time, in that jerk off's defense, he got the NFL so much money the past 2 years.
And that, dude, that's all I care about. Like the owner's like, oh, you make us money, cool.
Remember when last year Jerry Jones was like, "Oh, Roger Goodell." Everybody's like, "No, fuck you, man." Roger, my friend Roger. I love Roger.
Dude,
Jerry's like, "Where y'all nobody?"
Dude, the Jerry Jones clips, dude. I'm a monkey man.
I love monkeys.
He's talking about monkeys in a bar and shit.
Well, yeah, they would play those fucking clips of him saying all kinds of dumb shit.
All right, so let's stop being serious because we're almost 2 hours.
I already closed the fucking free agent list because it was starting to get boring.
Fuck off. All right, so we have let's talk about this Budweiser thing.
What Budweiser thing?
The gumball machine.
Oh, why are we talking about that all of a sudden?
We'll change subject, man. Come on, we're cool. I feel like
no, you're not. What a I don't get why we're switching to the gumball machine. I mean, if you got something good to talk about,
trust me.
Well, motherfucker, say something. I mean, no one's seeing what you're doing.
Fucking Snapchat first.
All right. Well,
Can you zoom in on Snapchat?
Yeah, you're doing it right now.
Okay.
Okay.
So now, we're doing the gumball Budweiser Snapchat.
Okay. So why are we doing it?
We want the fans to tell us what we're putting in that bitch. What can you put in that thing?
Not much less, but a little bit less people listen to the Morning After Pill compared to the normal episodes.
That's fine. Who cares?
But it's probably the true fans that listen, so we'd rather want them anyways. I'm thinking peanuts. I don't know why. It just makes. I don't know.
It makes sense. Were shelled peanuts or just peanuts?
Just peanuts, or even like mixed nuts would be too expensive. We'd have to get normal peanuts. We need something to help soak up alcohol. I'll drill that motherfucker right into the table when we're done building it.
I think we make a Fudge and Fins Hashtag shop for likes. Gumball machine. And we roast that motherfucker. It's peanuts. It's like Starburst molded into coming out of that hole.
Are you saying making a candy? Like make our own?
Not just candy, but everything.
Everything.
You get what you get.
Oh, we're just throwing anything and everything in there.
Raisins.
Well, we can't put shit that'll go bad in there, right? You're gonna have ants in the fucking thing.
No.
Maybe we should only pick individually wrapped things.
Will they pop out of that thing?
We gotta see. That's another thing too. We gotta see what pops out.
I think it's peanuts. You throw all sorts of nuts in there besides my nuts and your nuts. And Monty.
I'm waiting for you to complete your sentence, so you haven't finished yet.
Rocky Mountain oysters. You don't want those in there. And you know what those are, right?
Are they,
Come on, bro.
Is like a clam, like an oyster,
You know what Rocky Mountain oyster is?
something to do with Rocky Mountain, Rocky Road ice cream.
All right. The new podcast will be me getting some of those and then you eating them.
What's a Rocky Mountain oyster?
It's a bull testicle.
Why would I want to eat that? That's not gonna fit. That's gonna take up the whole. You know how big bull balls are,
They're
dude.
fucking big. Dude, they're like...
Why do they call the Rocky Mountain fucking oyster?
That I don't know.
Are there bulls in the Rocky Mountains?
Maybe.
Well, I guess a bull is just like a male cow, right? Isn't that what a bull is? So
Definitely.
I'm sure there's probably some.
The point is we need to fill that bitch up with like random shit.
Where did this podcast go? We were talking about football for quite some time, doing it right.
Yeah, we were off it.
It was pretty terrible. I thought we'd do a lot better job on free
we're
agency.
Fuck them. Hey, guess what? You want to listen? Fuck you.
That's true. Don't be a bunch of cunts. Don't be like Colin Kaepernick.
Dude, never do that.
I feel like we knocked a lot of liberals off of listening early on anyways.
Dude, we're almost to it. This is the longest
we should.
morning
Well,
after.
I'm not editing any of it anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me, but we might as well stop it because normally Fudge is in bed 22 minutes from now. So by the time I'm done cleaning up and getting home and posting this, it'll probably be past that. So,
Okay. You want to wrap it up?
okay.
Okay.
Let's
Can we play the fucking... On the first day of Christmas, my
Well,
true
not on
love
here,
gave to
but-
me. Snowblower.
Window thrower.
I don't remember what
Bolden
it...
brand sheets.
5 bull brain sheets.
It's all like pieced together. So I'm gonna finish. I say we finish off saying like, thank fucking Christ the Jets did not sign Kirk Cousins.
Yes.
That's what I'm
fucking... Fucking yes.
Yeah, it's all
I'm
you gotta
so
say.
happy. That was the best move the Jets made, and they didn't even make it.
Yeah, they wanted to sign him. They really did.
They want him so bad.
But he
Thank
got paid like
fucking
$4 million
God.
less and went to right now a way better team, and he's looking to win.
100%. And thank God he did not.
He's a douchebag.
I
I think
where are we ending this? You want?
Kirk Cousins faggot. That's it.
Let's do. We have shots in those things.
I don't want to do shot.
I don't either. Actually,
Yeah, you're home and you get to go to bed and you get to wake up and go get drunk tomorrow. I have to go to work. I have to wake up at 6 a.m.
I have to drive to Boston.
You're not driving.
I know.
You have to get drunk in a
I'm
car
getting
while
hammered in the
somebody
back.
else drinks and drives. We won't say the name. Okay.
No, actually, Kristen's gonna be a sober one, so it's gonna be a real shit show.
Why is she even going if she's going to go and be sober?
No, for a drive. She could drive
Who's
sober.
driving home?
I don't. We didn't figure it out.
All I'm
yet.
saying is that, like, if I were Kristen, I wouldn't want to go and be sober with you guys on this trip. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, she's driving sober, so to Boston. It's like 5 hours.
You guys are going to be sleeping before you even get to the venue.
No. We'll be fucking ready to go. I've done this like 6 times, dude. It hasn't been that many
I
times.
can't even imagine what's going to happen tomorrow, dude. You guys have a dead sober driver, which never happens.
Let's just say Pat 10's podcast is going to be entertaining.
It is. I mean, we knew that from the get-go. But
It's me, the broad, Sean, so Sean Brady and Pat 10. And Pat 10's coming on the podcast on Friday when we drive home from Boston. We're going to be drinking the whole time.
Are you guys getting a hotel up there?
Airbnb, bitch.
Airbnb.
What's up?
Airbnb.
Airbnb, bitch.
All right. I want to go home.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
I'm over this. I'm done.
Dude, we're almost 2 hours, man.
Just because of football, we did a terrible job trying to cover, but what are you going to do?
What are you gonna do?
We'll get better. Normally, we just get drunk and tell stories badly. I mean, how much do you want us to know about the NFL, for fuck's sake? DJ, go ahead.
Do I do slip piece only on their podcast?
You ask us every single morning after pill, and yeah, we'll do it.
Slip
DJ.
Spin that shit.
Mike, check. The morning after pill. Fudge and Finn. Shots for likes in that ass. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Shots for likes. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Shots for likes. Shots like. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Likes. Like. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. Morning after pill. Shots like.